I'm at a point where I don't know. I respect.
But I'm also just
how you are.
enjoying the single life and just being with my son too. And
I'm trying to focus on me right now.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I get it. No. I mean in life.
Not in conversation.
No. I meant in life. Because you're like,
damn.
Okay,
let me
in life right
now. It's my motherfucking living room.
Not,
Hold up, Thiess. You are my house right now.
Well, then let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Livin Room podcast. I am your co-host, your boy, Captain Alexander, aka Zandy, aka Mr. Make It Happen.
I'm Simply Kyla.
Simply Kyla.
Yes.
And today we have a very, very special guest today. One of my favorite people in like the whole world. He's a creator. He does a bunch of things. He makes music. He friggin' does art. He's a cool painter. He's an all-around cool person. He was just fixing you helped somebody's roof the other day with your homie. Friggin', it's the good spirit, you know.
Did you say roofs?
Yeah, he was
his old lady's roof.
Oh,
yeah.
You did tell me that.
Just the cool dudes.
Do I need to learn how to work on roofs?
Who be fixing roofs? Like, that's cool as hell. But you can see here we have goddamn the man, the myth, the legend, goddamn Thiess, friggin'. You may know him as Boost MC. You may know him as Backpacker. You may know him as Papa T. Daddy T if you're nasty. But it's the man, friggin' Thiess.
Did you make that up? Did you make that up? The other one, she had me there, but I was like...
Daddy T is definitely on the win there.
Only if you're nasty, though. Only if you're nasty. But hey, Thiess, man, what's up?
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Chillin'. You got your drink, boo-boo?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Man, this is one of the people that inspired me to do freaking what I'm doing, man. He's super cool. I remember I've known you like maybe I was in high school when fucking we met, and I've been out of high school for goddamn 10 years now. Like sector
12 years,
man.
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
Yep.
Watching you do what you do really showed me that.
How young we were.
All you gotta do. How young we were.
Pictures from back in the day.
Friggin', what you say?
The pictures from back.
Friggin', oh my god, we look like babies. Like looking at pictures from Toxic Encounter, just
now
like,
I have
is that
to
my
like
face?
go get the pictures and freaking insert them here.
Oh yeah, we got
pictures
find them.
here.
I got a couple.
I feel like they're on my Facebook somewhere.
I have a whole
floating
album
around for sure.
We
So.
definitely could see them, but
Embarrassing.
fucking forever ago. But thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate you.
Stoked.
It's Christmas, as you can see. You know,
Very.
we got Santa hats on and there's goddamn snow everywhere.
Such festive.
Mm-hmm. Very festive.
My favorite time of the year for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Again, we be watching Christmas movies,
Hell.
and I'm excited to put some wood in this fireplace.
Is
and
it functional?
start
Does
a
it
fire.
work?
Hell yeah,
yeah, that's where it's at, man.
Hell
Yeah.
Sit down here. I want to get like a projector screen. Maybe goddamn sit there with some projectors, eat some s'mores or some shit.
Yeah.
And just goddamn
Throw elf and shit on.
freaking hell. Elf
I
is
watched
a
that
good
for the
movie.
first time last year.
What?
It was pretty funny.
That long? That's a good one.
I know.
Shit cracks me up.
I'm a little behind on movies, but you know.
No, it's all good. I've literally watched last night Karate Kid for my first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off.
Yeah. Yeah, the person I was with, she was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah."
Now you gotta watch.
You need an old movie every now and then.
The one with Jason, not Jason. What the fuck?
Jaden
is Will
Smith?
Yeah, Jaden Smith, the updated one. You gotta watch. The
I
one
think
with
I
Jaden
saw
Smith.
that one. That was like, that's not very recent, is it?
No, it came out
Really?
forever
A while back, yeah.
Forever ago. But shit, the old one came out in like what, the 80s, like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
84,
Forever
88,
ago.
something like that around there. Yeah, wild times.
Speaking
80s
of-
was just a wild era.
They had good movies in the
They
80s.
did.
They
low
did.
Key.
They
Like, I
did.
feel like they did look low budget just because it was the 80s.
Yeah.
But they had good storylines. Like, I like Scarface. Scarface is from the
Yeah,
80s.
yeah.
It needs a remaster, but
We could use that. What
It's
if they
still
do have
good.
that? Yeah, Scarface
I know,
is
right?
good. Damn, I haven't seen that one in a long time either.
Yes. I think I watched that way too young. My mom loves movies like that. I swear I was like 6 years old. We were watching Scarface.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. That's crazy.
Fighting over the TV. She's like, Scarface is on. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Fine.
Well,
but now
we're gonna
I
learn
love
about-
it.
Some mobs and cocaine and
Guns, gun, sex, and murder.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the 80s all summed up. Dude, it was nuts.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Good old Pablo Escobar, goddamn, making cocaine, available with everybody.
Good old?
Shout out Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. Shout out Pops.
Jesus Christ.
I love Narcos.
Anyway, speaking of Christmas, what are some of your favorite Christmas traditions?
Oh, tradition.
Mm-hmm. Or anything you find as a tradition for Christmas.
Yeah, like what do you usually do around Christmas time? Like, is there anything that you do every year for Christmas?
That's a good question. I never really looked into it like that. Maybe, I don't know. If I can, I should start baking more cookies, Christmas cookies. That's something my dad does all the time.
Hey, you're dead now, freaking. You can
yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Your son.
No, but having the nights like Christmas movie nights and stuff, so getting all the snacks and everything together, and now I got my kid. I'm like, dude, we're bundling down for 4 hours. We're about to watch hella movies.
Get the goddamn hot chocolate or chocolate milk.
Yeah, hot chocolate all day, bro. Yeah, and Christmas music, man. I just like it. So it's the jazziness, it's festive, it's just fun, it's energy.
It's different. I love Christmas music.
I do too, man. Love it.
What's your favorite Christmas album? Or
favorite Christmas song? Nat King Cole.
Nat King
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah, and he has that little piano solo that goes, dude, it hits me every freaking time.
You be doing the thing.
Yeah.
I like the Jackson 5 Christmas album specifically.
Shit. Yeah. Yes. In fact, we have like a family Spotify playlist where we all like pitched in.
Okay.
So
it's funny. We have Apple Music for a family.
Yeah. Nice.
Good stuff.
I love it. Yeah, Christmas time's the shit. I just like the winter. I like the colors too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I enjoy the cold, so I like
same.
It's cold
Hence
down
where I live, we get
yeah,
pounded with snow.
I wish we get pounded with snow.
Yeah.
Freaking, I like the Nightmare Revisited soundtrack. It's like Nightmare for Christmas, but the soundtrack is done over by like people like Fall Out Boy and freaking.
Oh no shit! They did like a bunch of covers and stuff.
Freaking yeah, there's some Korn on there. Freaking, it's freaking great. It's one of my favorite Christmas albums.
Damn, Wu-Tang Clan needs to get on that.
Will the Wu-Tang Clan do anything together again?
Wu-Tang Clan,
I don't know. I mean, a lot of them. I mean, like Method Man's been doing his own thing. He's been like big into production, films now and stuff.
Method he be acting. I said
RZA be all the time. Doing films too, doesn't he?
RZA too, yeah. RZA too.
Yeah, RZA. I mean, he did the whole soundtrack for was it Afro Samurai? What was that? Is that what it was?
I think so. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I think so. Yeah,
such a gangster ass series, man.
He did. I think he had his own thing too, like some Iron Fist fucking shit.
I know what you're talking about. I can't really pinpoint
the name,
but yeah, they were always involved in that karate and the kung fu.
Yeah, and their name is Wu-Tang.
And they have a name generator too online.
That's
how Donald Glover
they do have a name
Childish
generator.
Gambino from the Wu-Tang name generator.
Fuck up, for real?
Yeah, literally. He said it, and it's funny because
I tried it myself, and it did it.
What?
It did it.
Oh, I need to go hit that up too.
I went to fact check it. I was like, Donald Glover. Wow, yeah, Childish Gambino. That literally is where his name came from.
I was just like, are you lying? I was just like, let me go see.
He's another goat too, man. Yeah, that dude does it all. He's a little corny sometimes, but you gotta like.
I'm glad we can admit that, you know, because I like Childish Gambino a lot too, but he's definitely corny at some time.
Yeah,
part of his charm.
But he does it all though. I mean, he did it from stand up. He does like directing, production, acting.
Atlanta was a great.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, so no spoilers.
I've seen. I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen the first like 2 seasons, but like those 2 seasons, I was like, wow, this show is so good and funny, and like it's original too. And I love when I see something, I'm like, wow, I've never seen anything like this before, and I feel like he does that.
Yeah, I like that because I hate when you watch shows and you're like, this shit sucks. Yeah, you just can't. There's like you don't feel like you're part of the environment. I like a show that like draws you in and
it makes you feel like you're there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think recently what I'm pretty sure this is more on the dark side, but the Jeffrey Dahmer series, that was intense.
With Evan Peters?
Yeah. Then the Monsters.
Oh, yeah.
There was a couple episodes I couldn't listen to because, like, the shit he's talking about his dad doing to his sons. I was like, okay.
See, I watched, like, the first episode of that, but...
Well, they came in guns blazing.
Yeah, I'm saying, it seemed intense from just episode 1.
I think the documentaries about them are much better than the series because Ryan Murphy just be taking liberties, you know?
Yeah.
But,
did you ever watch Mindhunter?
Yes,
was
they need
so
to bring it
good.
back.
Yeah, I don't know why I never looked into it, why they're not doing season 3, but yeah, I love Mindhunter.
Especially when they did the Atlanta child murders.
Yeah.
And then now how it's still like, they really don't know if he did it or not.
No.
If he did all of them.
Well,
I don't think he did
It's
all
the
of
same
them.
in the West Coast with the Zodiac Killer. They have that whole Zodiac documentary out now, but
I need to watch that.
yeah, they like have an idea of who it is, but there's no concrete evidence to like pin it. But, like everything kind of points to this dude.
Anyone that's a Zodiac killer, they got away with it.
They
It's
got
over.
away with
It's done.
They're dead now.
They got away with
They're
it.
either dead or very heavily incapacitated. One or
Hella,
the
you
other.
know, and it was just like the 70s and 80s. It was like a trend. So I was like, if you weren't out there killing, like, what are you doing with your life? You know,
That's the
was
last era where you could get away with it.
Yeah, I feel like
exactly.
nowadays
I mean, there was no
way
DNA
too
testing
hard.
or nothing like that. Fingerprints. I mean, little bit, you know, they could get away, but it was all by visual, by man, like human checking it out, like, oh, that looks right. But yeah, it was just wild how there was this like, and where I'm like living in California, Northern California, and Oregon.
Yeah.
It's cults on cults on cults on cults. That was like a huge thing.
I can't wait for the
Are there
documentaries
still cults
on
out
those
there?
cults.
Oh, hardcore. We had this
Oh, man.
chick that she wanted to be mummified, and they wrapped her up in like Christmas lights, and they sent
Oh
her
my
off to
god, I
Colorado.
saw that one.
Yeah, that's
that
where I
was
fucking live.
crazy. Wow.
That's Mount Shasta. The
Because I was
Lemurians
watching
and-
it and I was just like, girl,
Yeah.
what?
That's-
And she
Yeah,
said the
no.
gods were like Robin Williams and friggin'
Robin
all
Williams
these
is the
other
god of their
famous
religion.
people. And I think Donald Trump was in there. And I was like,
Well, I'm sure it's
we've
all
lost
sorts of-
it.
Yeah, no, you need to after this podcast or whenever you have some time, like look up like the Lemurians and stuff like that of Mount Shasta. Like they believe there's like the vortexes and portals of like these beings coming in and out of the volcano, and there's energy portals. And,
Jeez. Hope
you
they
know,
don't
the
end up like
underground
Heaven's
city
Gate.
that's in there and stuff.
That's
It's
insane.
wild out there, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different vibe. Yeah, there's like the whole movement there where they don't wear red either. It's like considered like an evil color, and they always wear like white and stuff. And it's like
Netflix, get
White
on this
is the
right
pure
now.
color.
yeah, facts.
Get on it. Get a camera out there.
Give us some commission too. You're welcome.
Yeah. Take my 10%.
I'm sure
cut.
somebody's already. Netflix probably has someone that infiltrated in there or something. That's gonna be their new
It's in the
genre:
works.
investigative reporting.
It's in the works.
Well, clearly you live in California now. I guess obviously you used to live here, but where are you originally from?
I was born and raised. Well, wasn't raised like in northern Germany. But I'm from Westerstede, Germany, like Bad Zwischenhahn, like way up north. And
Oh my god! I was like, what?
My dad was in the army. My mom is German. Then,
Oh, did
shortly
he
after-
meet her like there?
yeah, wilding out at the old '80s disco clubs. And
Oh my
80s,
god!
man.
yeah,
It was a
all
time for fun.
times, Yeah. Then, yeah. Then I think it was about around when I was 1 or so. Then we got stationed out to Hawaii. Then shortly after that, like 94ish, 95ish, he got out of the military. Then we went to Wisconsin. He did school out there, and my childhood like was there for like elementary school times. And
Okay.
after that, we went back to Germany, but then we were in like Schweinfurt, Würzburg area. Then, yeah.
It's so funny because like
And then 2010, I came here. So
you say German stuff and it's like, what is he saying?
yeah, everyone, like,
It's
when
like you're
talking,
just like
everyone thinks you're
Ruska,
talking
and it's
shit.
just
Yeah.
like
Shut the fuck up. But everyone thinks you're talking shit. Like when me and my brother would be talking German back and forth, everyone's like, we're literally just talking about
So
what
you're
we're doing.
fluent in German?
Almost. I've like lost a lot of it, you know. But it's just once I talk to someone again who speaks German, it's just like riding a bike. It's just
Yeah.
muscle memory, and you just get back into
Yeah.
the flow again. But
So
Yeah.
do you like remember a lot of Germany?
huh?
Do you remember? I know you said you were in Wisconsin for like we growing up, but do you
Yeah.
remember? I know you said you moved back to Germany. So
Yeah.
how did that feel? Like,
It was
I'm sure
amazing.
Germany and Wisconsin are two totally different places.
Yeah, I mean, dude, at the age 16, we're able to go drink legally, go to clubs legally. You know, so
Not in
like, when I was
America.
talking to friends back in the States, they're like, "Yo, we have to go, sneak out of mom and dad's house."
Yeah.
And I'm like, my parents are unfortunately picking me up from the club because I drank too much damn absinthe. And I was like,
Absinthe at
18.
16 is crazy.
No, I was like 18 or 19. I had, it was a pretty wild night, and went a little overboard. It was like a Thursday night, which was like double decking out, so it's like double. So every drink you buy, you always get another one.
Oh, so like buy
Okay.
one get one
It's
free.
kind of
Yeah.
like drinking drown a little bit.
And so, and that's back when I loved tequila at the time. So it was like tequila,
That's-
the vodka
that's
maracuas,
weird,
these
man.
few other things. And at the end of the night, it was just drank those 2 absinthe shots, and it went all downhill. Then
Was it real absinthe? Like the one that makes you hallucinate?
I don't know if I was hallucinating, but everything was spinning so goddamn much. Then So one thing led to another. Security pulled me out of the club because I'm just drunk laying on the
drunk as
stairs.
hell.
I'm like non-existent. Pretty much.
You're in the way.
Then the German police get involved, and I think the American police were there too. And like, well, they just called my parents and they came pick me up and just threw me in the laundry room.
That's probably the safest place if
It
you're
was.
there.
It was, but that was like the night I learned my limit. And you kind of
Yeah.
Because when you're that young, dude, there's just
Yeah.
it's pretty wild. Yeah, the Germans, Europeans in general just love to party. There's always something to party about over there. It's nutty. But they work hard.
And
Super clean people.
I assume in Wisconsin it wasn't the same kind of
Oh
environment.
no, that was definitely a kid. It wasn't really much out there.
I'm sure that they weren't letting you goddamn get fucked up drunk. And
No.
It wasn't even people out there like that, really.
Where we lived, it was like a pretty small town. In general, it wasn't huge or anything like that. But yeah, I go back every now and then to Sparta and see some old friends and stuff, and it's nostalgic,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what my childhood was.
Yeah.
It was a great childhood too, though. We had like a great community of like friends. Our parents got along with everyone too.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like there are
Shout out
certain
to Sparta,
places that just
so.
ground you too
Yeah.
from your childhood. Like my hometown. Well, I was born in Hawaii, but my hometown where I really grew up was Thompson, like 45 minutes away.
Right.
And every time I feel like shit, I just go there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just gonna drive around, and fucking do nothing.
A sense of what is it? Just the familiar, the familiar environment, and yeah, because the older you get, the more you want to become your kid again. Yourself. So
wow.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does. I mean, deep back into like you just.
Yeah, that's why.
So I'm like getting back into football because I was huge into football when I was younger, and I was like football.
No, you're European.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, guys.
when you say football, do you mean soccer or do you mean
like football?
Okay, all right.
He said American football.
I just had to make sure because football can mean soccer.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, sometimes I might say some wild shit, so my bad. So if you guys need to edit it out.
Oh no,
it's okay.
I have a problem for saying
we're
G-A-Y.
We're not the kind of editing
we
podcast.
say crazy shit too.
Okay,
you know.
Yeah, I got called out on that a couple of weeks ago. A friend was like, "Dude, you need to chill." I was like, "Damn."
But do you need to chill?
I don't know. I don't mean any ill will. It's not like I'm not homophobic or anything like that. I don't care if you're gay or not, but. I'm in the rave scene. Like, you better be.
Yeah.
Everybody's a little queer in the fucking rave scene.
You better be used to that.
Oh my God.
This might not be the place for you, bud. But, yeah. Fuck yeah. Good times.
Where's your favorite place that you've lived so far?
Germany. Well, Shasta now for America. Love it up there. I love Augusta for, obviously the community, the friends, the homies, and family and stuff.
Yeah.
But this place is starting to just tear me the fuck down.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's
This place?
just Augusta, it's kind of grimy, man. It's just,
Wait.
I feel like everyone's trying to like prove something, or like they're trying to have some type of what am I like an image?
Their head ass. That's what that is.
What?
Their head ass.
Oh, head ass? Yeah, for sure.
I can't exactly explain what head ass is, but I know it is. Know what it is.
Yeah. I was like, I went to a specific place to go eat, and I was like, Jesus Christ, everyone just dressed the same. They're all like copycats, And
I feel like there's a lot of that in the city.
Yeah.
Then like where we are, it's just like no one gives a fuck about that, it's a hippie community. It's very nature. It's just.
You're just chill.
Chill. Yeah. A lot of it's really genuine out there. So. But it's a very small community. I do kind of miss having things open more than 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Still miss the city life for sure. But I don't like disrespect Augusta either because, I mean, if it wasn't for Augusta, I wouldn't have done the crazy shit that I did in my life. So. But yeah, it's a love-hate relationship down here.
Oh, no.
Love it, but I'm just like, I just can't live here no more.
I get it. I get it. I kind of feel like it's similar. I mean, I don't hate the city. I think like it's super cool, but I also agree. I think it's like Kyle said, it's very head ass. It's like people just putting on, just like, and it's just like, I don't know, be yourself. You know,
it takes so much energy to be like that. And because like even in our scene, like the DJ scene, I started noticing, especially. I guess sort of after I left too, there was like a couple of guys that came into the scene, and I was like, it just seemed like they were just in it for the the image, you know. It was more,
That's
you
so
know?
weird. Like, why would
You
you?
just want to be a DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like it takes a
They
lot of
weren't-
skill.
It's cool.
It is.
So,
but-
like, why would you just?
And
Yeah.
it's I mean that's like everywhere though. There's just and it's because it's a trend thing. I mean EDM music now is
it
just
was
such a huge thing.
definitely
It never
a thing.
was.
Like,
You know, it was a very
right when
underground.
dubstep came out, like everybody was like, "Oh, this is the coolest shit in the world."
Yeah, then it went from rock stars to become DJs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, you know, when the kids' toy section starts having DJ equipment.
Yeah. That's when you know it's gone
guitars,
mainstream.
You know, and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, which is nothing wrong. It's good to see where it became, but there was something fun about having that like secretive underground community that like you just don't know about, and it's like something that's out there. And it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So,
like,
Cause I feel like I tell people I would go to raves and be like, "What? Where?" And I'm like, "How do you not know where it is? Like, what?"
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I guess this is not a.
It's the one raving you.
It's
Yeah.
not a big thing."
Yeah. And especially people who are like completely clueless about it, and you take them for the first time. They either like fuck with it so hard they love it, or they're just like, nah, yo.
Yeah.
weird.
Especially
I'm
when you
kinda
invite
creeped
your
out.
friends, they're just like,
Yeah.
And some of them are like,
They're like, yeah, it goes both ways. And some are like, oh, I kind of fucked with that, you know. It's just like,
I guess it was alright, you know.
yeah.
"Oh
But
god."
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was like younger, my first time like hearing like electronic music when I was like 8 or 9 or something like that, or maybe even younger. It was just like I couldn't get enough of it. It was the same thing when at that same age. It was like when I first heard of Rob Zombie and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I love that darkness and stuff like that. Like that, it was such a different type of energy. I was like, holy fuck! I was like, this
Yeah.
feels wild. This is cool, you know. And
Were you in Wisconsin or were you in Germany when you first?
Wisconsin, yeah, I think it was like Eiffel
Who
65.
put you on to freaking EDM in Germany? I'm sorry, not Germany. In Wisconsin, who was in Wisconsin playing that kind of shit?
No one, but it was like, you know, it would
you
be like
started
Eiffel
on one?
65 or Fatboy Slim would be playing on MTV or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just loved that 4x4 sound, and it was different. And I never, even at that age, the same thing, because, yeah, when I found it, because my friend's older brother burnt me a CD that took like, you know, this is back when burning CDs was first becoming a thing. And I swear it took him like 2 days to burn this fucking thing.
Yes.
You know?
It took so much time, and then sometimes it would fail, and it's just like, oh my god.
Then like the fucking DSL, you know, so the internet was coming, you know, can't be on the phone and shit. But like fucking,
Oh god, that was the worst.
Yeah.
Don't
Like,
get a phone call.
get off the internet. I need to get off. I need to get on the
Yeah.
phone. It's just like,
But that was a time you also remembered everyone's freaking phone numbers too. Now
Yeah.
I don't even know my phone number until like a month later after repeating it. I just look through my phone now, everything's there. But yeah, no, it was like, yeah, he had like, what did he have on there? Like, I want to say like Bloodhound Gang, Rob Zombie, Creed.
oh my god, I love Creed. That's
And then-
divorced dad rock.
Yeah,
Creed.
for real. And a few other bands, but I remember just that Dracula song from Rob Zombie was just like, yo, I need more of this. And in the future, obviously, you know, Linkin Park and
Yeah.
Slipknot
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and the new metal scene was like getting huge. And
Yeah.
That's how Linkin Park has a new lead singer, and I'm
yeah, I
like,
don't know how I feel about that.
you took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say that. I was like,
I give it to him, but I feel like
know.
this is one of those things. I feel like it should just stay untouched. You know?
Yeah,
Respect,
or just start a
respect.
new band.
Yeah, but to like try to be Chester like that, I don't know.
Yeah, very
I
weird.
feel like once you lose your lead singer, a new band. Like you can't start
Yeah.
a new band. Like, you can't.
That's
start,
like
you
Nirvana
can't change
still
lead
going
singer.
on, and
Right?
fucking, come on. At least
Yeah.
they changed the name. They started a whole new band.
Oh yeah, what's his name with
Dave Grohl.
yeah, Dave Grohl.
The
yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, such a legend.
Which is still a super good fucking band. Like
Yeah.
you don't gotta
I
freaking
never
be
knew
the
he could
same
sing
thing.
like that. It blew my mind because I never put those two to two together. And I remember watching a music video. Cause I'm one of those people that I listen to a lot of music, but I never go deeper than that. So half the
Yeah.
music I listen to, I don't even know what they look like, I don't know where they're from.
Yeah.
You know, and I got homies who like dive deep and like pull up their bios, their history,
Yeah.
you know everything, and I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't tell you one thing.
Again, no, it's a couple hours right now where it's like I like the music, but if I walk past someone on the street, I probably wouldn't really know what you look like.
Yeah.
But I like your music though. You know,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I fuck with it.
Freaking, it's funny. Speaking of music, usually we have a segment that we do. It's called white people bops, because we're black, but sometimes white people
No.
make good music, But we figured since you're white, we'd reverse it and do,
The
what's
white
some,
people bops.
what's some black people bops you like? What's some good Negro songs you be enjoying,
I knew you were gonna say that. Jesus
I love
early.
Wu-Tang.
I'll say early people brought up Wu-Tang, so clearly you like, guys.
Love Wu-Tang Clan.
What's your favorite song by Wu-Tang Clan?
Man. What is it? Why now I can't think of it. Now you guys come in the spot. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Ice cream is
that
dang.
freaking cream cashews?
No, that's cream.
Yeah. Freaking, I don't know that one. You got me.
Shadow boxing
Okay.
with Jizza and meth. That's a really dank one. Yeah, it's like probably my tops and cream, obviously. But Jizza was probably one of all my time favorites because he was just like that, just outer space. He's very science savvy with his music and shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was watching like Neil. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, but he was. They were talking about like lyrics. I think it was maybe on Hot Ones, and he was like, "I'm gonna give you these bars from rappers, and I want you to explain how sciencey they really are." And it was some Jizza bars, and freaking Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, "This is absolutely right. Everything he's saying, it makes sense. You know, it's really scientific. Like, it's good stuff." And so, like, he really knows his shit. Like, he's not just saying stuff.
I need to watch that series on Hulu. I started it. I didn't finish.
Well, Hot Ones?
No, Hulu. I mean,
the Wu-Tang Saga.
Yes.
Yeah, no, dude, the one with
Yes.
ODB, that whole 2 episodes or whatever it was so fucking
and the fact that they got his son to play, was that his son?
Mm-mm.
No?
I don't think so.
He looked like him, though.
Yeah, I think because they had the whole thing, they didn't use his son because it's like, if you can't act, it's one of those things. If you can act, you can act. If you can't, you can't. Oh, well. But yeah, that... I love the 90s boom bap era. So, like, KRS-One, coming up. Tribe Called Quest, obviously.
Oh, God. I feel like I need to call my mom.
Twali. What does Mos Def go now? He doesn't go by Mos anymore. He goes.
What is he doing?
Fuck, he is.
But
Black something? What the fuck is it?
Yeah,
is it Black Thought or something?
Islam name now or something like that. I don't know. I have to look more into it. But yeah, Mobb Deep. I don't know if I said that already, but. Who else? Redman. Fucking always loved Redman. That dude's a trip. He's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Then,
his Cribs episode was hilarious.
So funny. He barely moved into that place.
I was just like...
I'm thinking of Method Man. But yeah, Redman. Okay.
Yeah. When he had his friend just sleeping on the floor, I was like, that's real shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's him too. He's like so funny.
A genuine dude. Like, I hear most of the Cribs was fucking fake, but that episode
was that was real.
That was really what he was living out for real.
What is it? What's that group from New York? They're kind of newer.
Pro Era?
Yeah.
ASAP Mob?
I fuck with them too.
It's
a place in Brooklyn or something like that.
Flatbush Zombies?
Flatbush Zombies.
I love Flatbush Zombies. I feel like they're always like, oh, we're going on tour. And I'm like, why aren't you coming to the South?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, speaking of the South, Goody Mob, Mobb Deep, and stuff like that. So actually, shout out to Carl. This guy I used to work with, like, put me on to his stuff and just, like, opened my mind to a whole bunch of new stuff and, like, an outlook of life. Pretty big inspiration. Just some... Yeah,
Carl. So, shit, who inspires you to do music? Goddamn, because you inspire everybody else to goddamn do music. Who fucking inspires you to do music?
I don't know. I think I just always loved it. I really don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't know. Oh, so how it started with, like, FL Studios back in the day. You remember the movie Hustle and Flow?
Yeah, I just watched it for the first time. Like last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this movie was good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so fucking funny. And, yeah, so we were all downloaded FL Studios way with Fruity Loops, back in the day. And we all were trying to recreate the Whoop That Trick, so
That movie was iconic as fuck.
Oh, it's so
that
good.
was iconic.
So great. So, yeah, that's probably, like, the the seed that planted it all, and it just kind of went from there. And I used to always like download that software on my friends' computers, my parents' computers, and like fry their computers, you know.
Go on
'cause it took so much
LimeWire or
process.
something, you know,
Oh,
download.
LimeWire, BearShare,
torrent some
fucking
freaking
Lord.
torrent Fruit Loops. Or
I remember
Sorry,
they had
Mom and
freaking
Dad.
FrostWire.
Mhm.
Computers were so fickle back then.
Oh, they were
Well, you're downloading
so
viruses.
fragile.
You were downloading viruses.
Yeah, all the time.
The
They'll
computers
have
were
these
totally
crazy ass
fine.
names of you like Linkin Park, this and that, and they'll have these crazy fucking. And you're like,
Yeah.
whatever. I just want that song so bad, and like 2 days
And
later,
then
your
your
mom
computer
and dad's like,
stops
"What the
working."
fuck is wrong with my damn PC?" You know, expect
But the computer's going so slow. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Like, that's
Talking about.
crazy.
Yeah.
I have no idea why it's doing
Yeah,
that.
but I'm on there all day downloading shit.
Nah, my mom was on there downloading shit too.
Yeah, who wasn't?
It's all
Yeah,
of us.
It was. But yeah, tough times. Those were very primitive PC days.
Yeah.
Tough.
So that's crazy. You inspired yourself to start,
In a
goddamn.
sense, I just also just love the fucking music. Then when here, if it wasn't for Jaquan, that's why I wanted Jaquan to be here, is because he was
Yeah.
the reason how I met the
God damn it,
Fence-Sitters.
Jaquan.
I know, motherfucker. And like, he was the reason he like took me out to Sector for my first time and to like my first hardcore shows and
Yeah.
like
Wow.
introduced me because he knew I was listening to dubstep and this crazy shit
Yeah.
and I like the Fence-Sitters, their music and stuff, but it wasn't my like choice of genres, if you may. Well, so I think for me, I just wanted something I would like to hear too.
Yeah.
You know, which for me, if you guys were there, was that very dark,
Mm-hmm.
very darker spectrum of like electronic music, and it's always been like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just one thing led to another, you know. And
Yeah, sure, I feel like that's
why
what
I get started
fascinates
emceeing, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about that, but like, it worked, I guess. It was good
Yeah.
times, but
I mean,
because I am definitely not a lyricist by any means. I can't sing. I don't know how to rhyme to save my life.
goddamn met you when you were out there as Boost MC
Yeah,
for goddamn
yeah.
the Fence-Sitters.
Yeah.
Freaking, I was like, that guy's freaking cool.
I thought I was the biggest dork up there.
It's all about perspective.
It is.
Perspective,
But
man.
yeah, I just bought me a little controller and started practicing. Then, did you guys ever come to those house parties that we did?
Yes, fucking
Woo!
what
And
in,
no one
in
has
Georgian
do-
Place? What
Yeah, off
they used to call it? Freaking
Wrightsboro.
I feel like
Yeah.
I went to one.
They were
maybe.
wild.
used to.
Yeah, we used to pack those apartments out.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised they allowed that because there were so many apartments like close, but goddamn,
Yeah.
we was in that bitch partying the fuck
Dude,
down.
hundreds
Like,
of people.
how can
know?
you fit this many people in this one apartment and no one's calling the cops and be like, hey, you guys
Yeah.
are too loud?
And that's how like the DJing thing started. Because if it wasn't for the house parties, and then I finally played that Sector. So if it wasn't for Mark Perone, thanks for letting me use your apartment. And that's where it all started. But I was just practicing, and it just kept
Yeah.
getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just got out of control a couple times.
Oh,
and,
no.
and
That's life, bro.
Yeah.
But it's how you learn, you know?
it is. But yeah, we did that show at Sector, and
Dude, that was like
a wild one.
that taught me like so much how to do stuff. It's fucking like I like was fucking there. Like me and my homie, we helped design the flyer for fucking
Yeah.
that show. Fucking we went to like Staples or something and goddamn printed some shit out, and we were like, man, at my house, I think someone's house, you were like DJing some shit, and I was like, bro, this is like watching you do stuff. I was like, it's so inspirational because like you don't have like a bunch of money, like you don't have a bunch of
hell
like
no. I was
resources.
so broke.
You were just
Still
a
broke.
freaking dude who wanted to do stuff.
Yeah.
And you was like, I'm gonna make it work whichever way I fucking
Yeah.
can.
Dude, we
and
had like,
freaking-
especially those house parties, we had the most ghettoest sound system. We had like
Dude.
janky ass amplifiers going to speakers, as long as they got sound.
As long as it was it one of your parties with freaking night or something like fell through like the roof or something?
Oh yeah, that
like,
was the last big party. That was that big Halloween party that we did.
motherfuckers were falling through the roof at
And
this
it's
guy's
like
parties.
Dude, yeah, the police came and like raided the place and stuff, and that
Oh.
chick was like up in the roof and wasn't stepping on the rafters or whatever, and she fell through and like fell all the way down. Yeah, because that thing, I don't know, because there's pictures of like, someone took the picture from the second story, and it was like the whole backyard was just like filled with people and stuff, and
You
Yeah,
you
those
you
were
dudes
wild
knew how to
times.
pack a motherfucking place.
Yeah.
I would die for
Yeah.
a party like that now.
uh,
People don't party like
Jeez.
that no more.
what was another one I really enjoyed doing? The VIPS shows. Were you ever there?
Where's that at? I don't know. You got
That's like on Riverwatch. It was like that one. It was like the Islander studio, but they had like this huge garage that turned into a studio. It was called Grab Your Bass Nuts.
I feel like I've heard that, but I don't think I've been to any of those. But I feel like
We
I
had like
remember
Jello
hearing
pits where we
about
had people
those.
wrestling and stuff.
No, I've never been, but I remember hearing about that because I was like, I want to see a goddamn Jello pit. Like, I've never seen anybody wrestle in Jello before. That's a dream, yo. I want to see that shit.
I don't know what that's when like Wade started getting into DJing too, and Doug, and that was like their form of like bass fusion and stuff. Shout out to Wade and Doug, especially Wade. That motherfucker.
Yeah, freaking.
That dude that works full time doing this, hustling, getting in events and going. And that guy don't ever fucking sleep. Every time I'm on Facebook, that dude's
every time I see a DJ thing, it's him.
And because when I first started, I asked you
and sober.
I asked and sober. But freaking, I asked who inspired you because you inspired everybody else. I said that because goddamn, when Wade and Doug were on here, goddamn, you said that you had inspired them. Well, I'm sorry, you didn't say that. They said
yes.
You inspired them. Fucking, you used to throw festivals, goddamn, Electric Hippie. I know that you had another one after that. Fucking, and Wade had Summer Weenie, and they had another festival.
He's keeping the
after
ball rolling.
that.
Someone had to do it, you know.
Yeah, freaking, he said that he kind of felt like you passed the torch down. He was like, Thiess is going now. Somebody has to be the one to goddamn.
Because if no one's gonna do it, there wouldn't be no more scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like. Especially when, like, you know, I was doing the thing where we making big money. Hell no. But the thing is, we were having fun.
Yeah.
It was just our lifestyle, you know.
So I want to talk
can't live without it, you know.
I want to talk about Electric Hippie, you know. Freaking, was that the first like festival? I know you done like shows before, you know.
Yeah, that was our first like outdoor renegade event, like festival thing.
How did that come to mind? How were you like, hey, I want to throw a fucking festival, bro. I want to be Coachella.
Yeah.
How did that? I want to be Woodstock. Probably is more accurate than Coachella. Okay, babe, I need you to.
So one of the homies who actually the reason why I went out to California, DJ Crivy, my homeboy Jim, shout out, and
hold on, let's clear the riffraff.
The riffraff.
Clear the riffraff.
Copy that.
Thank you, Hazel.
Come on, man. Fuck you guys.
I'm having fun.
Oh my lord, the pity.
So I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
I know. Oh my gosh, she probably is thinking that. I never thought that before.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she's generally positive all the time.
Yeah, well, they have their moments, for sure.
Oh god. But anyway, sorry.
So
the riffraff is raft.
Yeah. But yeah, the homie DJ Cribby.
DJ Creepy.
Jim. He was actually the one who like later on just had like those banger sound systems, you know, and like was a huge praise. Also, the how we got our little crew. I don't know if you remember Thiess at all. Later on,
you just said that to me, didn't you?
That was in the because we were watching the interview with Jaquan. And you brought him up, and I didn't know him personally, but I saw him around. Yeah.
Shout out Thiess, wild bastard you. But yeah, so I can't remember if Thiess was involved in the first one or not like that. It's been so long. That was such a long time ago.
Yeah,
but,
it was. He was somewhere on some land. Goddamn.
Yeah, but it was Jim's property out in South Carolina. The first one, then the second one was at Thiess's out in the woods. But Jim was like, "Hey, why don't you come out? Let's link up." And we would just practice spinning music and stuff at his house, and we were just looking at his backyard, and we were like, "Yo, let's do this."
This would be a good place for a goddamn venue.
And
man.
it was great. It was such a fun time. Both of them were real great, and the best thing, there was like never any problems, even because we still do these renegades out in Mount Shasta and stuff like that. Okay. And like the first one we pulled off, dude, we thought we bit off more than we could shoot. It was like, dude, buses. Like hippie buses of people showing up and like RVs and everything pulling up, and we were like, oh, dude, I was like, dude, the Forest Service is gonna come out here and shut us the fuck down. You know, but no, all good. And like wake up in the morning, there's no trash, everyone's picking up after themselves. Same here too.
The thing about hippies, you know, they love the environment.
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. It makes your life easier when it comes to cleanup and stuff like that. But yeah, Electric Hippie was the shit, man. That was a lot of fun.
Dude, freaking, that was one of the most fun I freaking had. It was. Man, I was telling the story when Milo was on that I almost goddamn shit on myself. It was really insane as hell. Cause like I went with my homie, and for some stupid ass reason, when we were getting snacks, we were like, let's get bean dip. So we got bean dip and some chips, and I was eating a lot because I was hungry because we were smoking.
You don't think about it.
You know,
so you start getting a little fucked up, and you're like, "Oh, this is not a good idea."
Bro, literally the next day, I woke up and I was like, "I gotta go." Like literally, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And friggin', I thought there were porta potties. I think that they like there weren't or something, and I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna go in the goddamn woods because
That's what you do, man.
That's what they did back in the day before toilets. You know, you just shit in the goddamn woods. So
In a hole.
went out in the woods. You know, I did my little doody do whatever, and I used my underwear to wipe. Remember, I lost a good pair of underwear that day.
Oh, did you really have to wipe your ass with your underwear?
I mean, I had nothing else to wipe it up with, so I was like, I'm just gonna use my little underwear, wipe it off.
Could have hit us up for some toilet paper.
Well, I was in the woods. I didn't have anything, you know.
Yeah.
And
I think he's saying you should have asked before you.
Yeah, I probably should have. Not gonna lie, that was
Oh
my
my
fault.
god.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, I left them in the
Underwear's
woods,
still out there floating
and I'm so
around.
sorry about that. Because we were talking about how
I hope those are biodegradable.
Ask Haynes. I don't know about that. You gotta ask fucking
The
Fruit
digger
Looms. I'm so sorry. I hope nobody. Damn, I should have buried him. You know, we had a good time out there, and not freaking shit in the woods, and I left my shitty underwear out there. I'm so sorry to you, freaking.
The land.
I'm sorry that happened, but
happens,
I got my karma back because I got lost immediately after that. I had no idea how to get back to goddamn the campground. Fucking, I was walking. I legitimately thought I was gonna die. It was crazy. Freaking, bro. I heard. I don't know. I guess there was some other stuff near the land, but they're like hunting. I was hearing like gunshots and shit. I was
this
like,
is
bro,
that fetus's property for
I'm
sure.
gonna
This had to be
die.
the second one then.
Bro, I was
Yeah.
like, this is scary as hell. People are shooting guns. I was like,
Oh my god.
I literally started screaming. I was like, hello? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Literally, no one is saying shit.
They're like, the ad-libs in the song are great.
Bro,
It's just
literally,
him freaking out in the woods.
only reason I got back is because music started playing.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I followed the music. And then
There
I got
we go.
back. And I was like, did you guys not hear me screaming? And they was like, yeah, we heard you. We just didn't know, that was us. And I was like, bro. What? Y'all heard someone screaming that wasn't thought, not my problem?
That's fucked up.
That's
Low-key, that's pretty fucked
insane.
up, yeah.
You saw somebody saying, help me in the woods and you're laying?
Nah, he's fine. He's finding
I
himself
got nothing to
out
do
there.
with me. Me and mine are okay.
Right?
Man, that was terrifying.
Almost
But
lost you out
I
there.
lived. I lived. I'm so glad because this was early in the morning, like before the actual festival restarted.
So it's like day 2 coming up.
Yeah, it was the morning of day 2.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I was lost until music started, and I was like, okay, I know where you hear the
Yeah.
That's where my friends are. But I survived. It's good stuff.
Jesus, Alice.
That's ridiculous.
But I survived, but that taught me don't go in the fucking woods alone, goddamn,
Yeah.
or at least do something to like
Or at least
mark
remember
your
your
way,
way, back. Yeah, mark
back,
your way back or something.
Yeah.
leave a trail or
Like
something.
Hansel and Gretel.
'Cause, like,
leave some
literally,
breadcrumbs.
You
Mark
don't-
the trees.
You don't understand that everything in the woods look the same until you really go in the woods. You're like, holy shit, this all looks the same.
Yeah, yeah.
But just nowadays it got GPS and shit. I could
Oh, yeah.
goddamn
If
call
it works in the woods,
If it
Mhm.
works in the goddamn.
especially
woods,
after that
but-
hurricane, everything don't want to work.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like how
Oh my god.
crazy you guys got hit. Like
Mhm.
I was telling you
Richmond
earlier about how
County and
crazy.
Columbia County were the worst 2 hit counties in Georgia.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what my parents were
Yeah.
telling me.
I mean, I believe it. I was
Yeah.
telling you earlier, but I saw power lines on the ground, full grown man trees on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
Yeah, because the last time I was here, this is when right before I went on my first tour overseas, was that ice storm and the earthquake, all in like.
Oh
that
my god,
first
yes.
week.
I remember that
Yeah.
earthquake.
The other was crazy because I remember being in bed and mom was like, "Is that earthquake?" And I was like,
Yeah.
I was awoke. I was sleeping. And I was like, woke up being shook. I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
It feels weird,
Yeah,
you know, because we get them a couple where we live out in
I was
Shasta
gonna
and
ask,
stuff.
do you have them in California?
Yeah, because we got like this massive fault lines and everything.
Yeah.
But I remember waking up one night and like the blinds were just hitting the window, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I was like, "Dude, that was an earthquake."
Oh,
Yeah. And it's also kind of scary because we live on a big ass volcano too. And like Shasta's
Yeah.
kind of like known to be when she goes, you're kind of hitting a, hey, peace out world, hit a Snapchat filter, you know,
Damn.
selfie, whatever, and you're out,
Filter.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a little volcano by any means.
Has
but-
it ever erupted? Like,
Yeah,
since
like-
you've been living out there?
No.
Oh.
Oh, no, you would hear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
that's fair. But I
Yeah.
mean, I bet there's other stuff.
It's
like,
the largest freestanding volcano, too, I think, in California.
Do you guys get wildfires over there and stuff too? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
We had that one, like, when Thiess was born, like, in, right after COVID.
yeah,
We had the lava fire, and it wasn't, like, super huge, but it was still kind of a little close really close to home.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like, there's this area called Happy Camp in that place every fucking year. Just gets
Damn.
hits, you know.
Damn.
Then like Chico this past year I think broke the record for the largest scale fire and stuff like that. Cause I was driving home from work, I'm like going way north, and like that smoke was still coming in,
yeah.
and it was so
Dang.
thick, you know. And
Yeah,
like when Thiess was born, that was kind of scary
California
too.
sounds terrifying, honestly.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's part of the process. And like so recently for my son's birthday, I took him to Sequoia National Park.
Ooh, that's where they
Yeah.
shot Planet of the Apes.
Did they really?
I think so.
Nice, I bet.
Yeah,
Because those
yeah.
trees are abnormally
Yes.
huge. Dude, the bases are the size of your house. Like a tree, the
Yeah.
base is like
I fucking
couldn't
believe
stop
it.
laughing.
I
I couldn't
believe
believe
it.
this shit, how big they were.
Yeah.
And
Trees can be large as shit.
but the pine cones are like this big, itty bitty little pine cones. But the thing is, you can't just throw them in the ground to grow. You have to throw them into fire. So the pine cones open up and the seeds then come out. So that's
Interesting.
like the fire is just part of the process
Yeah.
in the West Coast. You know,
Wow.
let it do its thing, man. Like
Circle
we
of
get
life.
hurricanes here, we get
Yeah.
fires over there. Oklahoma gets tornadoes,
fair.
you know, but
That's fair.
it's just part of the way of life out there, man.
Yeah.
It's
So-
scary for sure because you never know. Because I don't know if you heard about Paradise, you know,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
dude, that
Whole town gone.
in minutes. You know,
Which is
nuts.
crazy because it's like some of the wildfires. I guess they start naturally, but the ones that get me are the ones that are like
The arsonist,
intentional.
Yeah.
Or like somebody had a damn gender reveal and started a
Burned
whole
down half a forest.
wildfire.
Yeah, so Chico, the
Like-
park fires is, I think if there was the park fire, I think it was the dude. They were like fucking with their car or something, and they push it over the cliff or something. And it just
Yes.
boom, and it happens so fast. Like, dude, we don't get rain like that in the summer.
Yeah.
We're in Georgia here, we get rain like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But out there, dude, you go a whole summer, 2 months, 3 months, maybe see like barely little rain.
Yeah.
Even clouds sometimes, you know, it's just always
Dang.
fucking sunny out there.
Yeah.
It's nice, but sometimes you're just like, God damn. Like, let's get some
Yeah.
motherfucking rain out here, man.
So,
Like,
You pretty
that's
much-
another thing that bothered me about living here is the humidity. I just can't.
Oh,
fucking
Yeah,
die,
it's real
man.
humid here.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
Lord. Because when we came back a couple years ago, I came over because my dad was having some health issues, and I'm thinking it's like California because at night it always drops 20 degrees.
Yeah.
At night, it's always nice and cool.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking it's the same thing. I woke up early. I'm like, I'm gonna walk to the hospital. I'm wearing a long sleeve. I step out. It's like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, God damn.
Yes.
Was it always like this? You know?
That's what I
Like-
always say in the summer walk because I'm like, God damn.
It's so
It's
humid.
hot. It's a bug.
Ugh.
And don't let it rain the day after. It's
Oh
just
yeah, 100%. And
It
it
feels
kills
like-
me because I meet people because there's parts of California that it gets a little humid, and they're like, "It's so humid." I'm like, "This ain't shit."
It's like clearly you haven't been to
Literally,
the
yeah,
south.
Georgia.
Georgia. It feels
South,
like
man.
walking through a wall of sweat.
Oh, it
It's
is,
like-
man.
I never thought. I thought Georgia was humid, and then we went to Florida.
Oh, I bet.
And one
yeah.
time we went, I think the last time we went, it was exceptionally humid. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I want to kill myself.
You can't do
Like,
it.
I can
Like-
feel the moisture in the
It's like you
air.
can literally like touch the air and feel
Yeah.
how fucking wet it is.
like swimming, you know. You're just
It's just
"Ah."
like,
That's how fish feel.
yeah.
Right.
Right? Are they really wet? You know.
Is
But-
water wet?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Please.
No, but there was this crazy little period of time I had those dreadlocks and shit. And I would
Ugh.
walk to work and I would have my beanie on, and where the hair was exposed to the elements, you know, it was so wet. Like I would get to work and like I was like literally just squeezing water out
Oh
of
my
my dreads
God.
and stuff, and I was like, yo, this shit ain't right, man. I was like, this is wild, but yeah. All times, yeah. Georgia's a nutty fucking state, but it's so
Yeah.
beautiful and green here. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
always
it is
so
definitely.
luscious. It's so
Yeah.
lush and green, and
That's how I feel about
love
Florida.
Yeah, and it always like rains. I went to Orlando to go visit some homies. It rained like every day at like 3 o'clock or some.
And then
shit.
it'll just it'll be like it never happened.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the
Never
fuck?
happened.
Fucking monsoons. You know,
Everything's
just goddamn-
steaming, and I'm
Yes,
like,
I went to a
Crazy.
water park one
After it
time.
rains,
and
the
it
ground
was just
literally
steams.
everywhere. I'm
Yeah,
like, Jesus Christ.
we went to a water park once in Florida, Wet and Wild, but it's not there anymore. It's
No.
something else. It's Volcano Bay, I think. And I was like, oh shit, it's raining. Like they're gonna make us go back to the hotel, whatever.
No.
It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full on
And you
thunderstorm
literally
for
see
5
the
minutes.
wall of rain come, then it just like stops.
Literally.
It's like these little sections. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, okay, Florida.
Florida's like a vortex.
Yeah, Florida's
like-
weird.
It's not real down there.
No, it's not. Like, it can like snap off from the States and just be. fucking-
Shit, it'll just be more tourists going down there. Florida's an
Yeah.
island now.
yeah.
We got extra ocean on the top.
The Florida man, you know,
Ocean.
all those, I love those, man. The Florida man shits, dude.
Trap Florida man down there when you make the island.
Yeah.
Save the rest of the states.
Fucking alligator pets and shit, dude. Oh my god, you guys are.
I saw a
different breed.
peacock down there last time, just in the street.
Yeah, those are pretty.
You just
weird.
be out there.
And they're loud.
Hmm
Dang, shut up.
My mom said she saw a bobcat down there one time.
Oh, what?
Just-
I believe
We
it.
got those where we live.
Everglades
Oh,
and shit, you know?
God.
Yeah, we got
Everglades is
mountain
crazy.
lions and everything. Dude, we were working this
Bald
job.
eagles.
This fucking mountain lion jumped across the road, and I was like, I'm not
Ah!
getting out. Fuck, I am not getting out of this truck, dude. That was a big fucking cat.
They are huge.
And they
Motherfuckers are
will
gigantic.
fuck you up.
Yes.
Yeah. Our bears we have like black bears. They're pretty skittish for the most part, you know. But then, like, when we were in Montana visiting, they have those grizzly bears, and
They
This-
like violence.
yo, and we're like on this trail hiking, and this grizzly bear and her cubs jumped out in front of us, and I'm like, guys, we just need to stop. Don't move.
Yeah.
And I was, dude, shit myself, man. I was like, dude, you know, we all have bear mace and everything, but still, like,
Bears
you-
are unpredictable.
You don't want to use
oh,
bear
and
mace.
she like stood up and was like sniffing because there was like people at the other side of the trail walking towards us. And she gets up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a huge fucking animal. This is also like my first time seeing like a moose and like bull mooses up close.
Dude, mooses are
Oh,
gigantic.
God. they
and
are
we are literally like where your
huge.
lights are. We were walking on this trail, and this one stands up, and we were like that fucking that close to where the bull was, you know, and it's massive horns, you know, antlers coming out, and
And I think that's because you're a giant person already, so
the
like,
thing is so huge, dude. I was
Have you
like,
seen them fight each other? It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
No, I'm good.
so y'all doing it like that? Like, what?
Nature's-
Why are you fighting?
Nature's nuts.
nature's scary
Yeah.
as hell.
Yeah. And
It's like I like seeing animals out there, but then I'm like, I wouldn't be
At
far
a
enough away.
Very far
Far
away.
enough away.
So yeah, nature's crazy for sure.
Freaking, you used to like do you like music and stuff, but I do you really do music now? Do you still like make music and stuff? That's cool.
Still do.
Freaking, you
Have
still
to.
like tour and shit, you know? Freaking,
No.
or, like, but you still just make shit for like the fun
Yeah,
of it,
just
you
for the
know?
fun of it. I always loved doing
I mean,
that,
I feel
man.
like you gotta do it for the love of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Mhm.
how you know you really love that shit.
And also,
you
I feel
know?
like the
Yeah.
whole thing with the DJing, the music, and everything here. In like my 20s, I felt like I felt like I knew at some point in time I was like I didn't want to go like be big. I felt like this was just like a chapter in my life, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. And personally, I accomplished a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
You know, that I felt like I've. And this is all me literally just going on Facebook group pages, like reaching out to people,
Yeah, bro.
you know. And
Earlier we were
just-
talking. I was saying you've been to Dubai. I don't know anybody that's ever been to Dubai. Like
Yeah.
you say you knew that you did want to be big, and I feel like you could have been big if you wanted to. You
Yeah,
know, just-
yeah. Well, the thing was, I really just wanted to go because I wanted to go see the world's tallest tower.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
The Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, the Burj Khalifa.
How
and,
freaking that's crazy. I like.
big fucking
I
building.
feel like
man.
you.
Wow.
I feel like you're so high. You can see the Earth curve at that height.
Bro,
you
it's
can literally see where-
ridiculous, dude. And like, so I was in New York City before,
Mhm.
and like, you
Empire
got a lot
State
of big
Building?
skyscrapers there, you know. And I'm like, you're dying, damn, this is the real concrete jungle out here. This is pretty nutty.
Yeah.
Then you go into Dubai, then you see this fucking Burj Khalifa. That thing just goes up, dude.
Yeah.
It
So,
is so
did you go to the
huge.
Empire State Building? I mean,
I did.
We're in New York.
Yeah.
So like, how I guess
World
compared
Trade
to the
Center
Empire
one.
State Building, how was like the Burj Khalifa?
Dude, it's like three. It's like three Empire State Buildings.
So
Whoa.
damn.
It's like
so
at least
you were
it's
like
2.5 or
three
this ain't
Empire
shit compared to the Burj
State
Khalifa.
It's like 2 to 3 Empire State Buildings stacked.
And the
on top.
Empire State Building is really tall.
Yeah.
It's tall
And the
too,
World
in-
Trade
in
Center
the States,
towers are
isn't
really
it?
Yeah,
tall.
the World Trade Center is the tallest building in the West Coast.
Oh,
Well, the
okay.
West Hemisphere
Yeah.
over here and stuff. But yeah, like China, Saudi Arabia, and Dubai have the world's tallest towers.
I mean, they do it big out there. I
Mhm.
mean, like I feel like that's just money out there.
It is.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
It's all freaking rich motherfuckers in the islands,
Yeah.
exotic cars.
But they're like the respect out there for people have with each other is kind of nuts. And, you know, and it's like very clean. Like I met a lot of dope people and stuff like that. while I was
Dubai
out there.
looks really clean.
It is, and so is like Singapore, and that's like a huge one on my bucket list to go to.
Yeah.
And like, for me, I'm like, I feel like you could just go to the airport and just have the time of your life at the fucking airport. Airport, it's a
Dude,
wild
honestly,
airport.
when I was in LAX, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's so many cool stores and stuff. There's a bunch of different people here with different
talking about LA?
reasons. LAX, yeah,
Yeah,
freaking,
yeah.
The LA airport is cool. There's so much stuff in there.
Yeah.
Great restaurants,
Yeah.
freaking cool bars.
It's a city within
like,
a city. You know, it's just
literally,
weird, yeah.
it's
I
amazing.
haven't been to an airport in like 20 years.
Yeah,
What?
Hartsfield Jackson's kind of crazy too.
Yeah,
The
dude,
ATL
Atlanta's
one?
huge.
That's the last airport I went to.
Dude, you're literally taking trains and subs to get everywhere over there. Such a big ass airport. It's nutty.
Freaking-
But yeah, no, Dubai was crazy, man.
How
And
did
really, I
you-
was like, my whole thing with that was just, I wanted to go to Dubai, so I just went on Facebook
Yeah.
group pages. I looked up literally drum and bass dubstep Dubai,
Mhm.
and reached out to this dude, and I
Wow.
sent him some mixes, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in town." I was like, "Prissy, I don't give a fuck if I get paid or not," you know.
And honestly, that's the hustle that's so inspirational
Yeah.
because it's like you really just are doing shit for the love
But
of
they
the
paid
game.
for my
like,
hotel
real.
room. He like took time off and showed me
Mhm.
around, and yeah, it was that place is a fucking vibe. It's definitely different, you know, and seeing Bugattis, you know, and all these
Yeah.
crazy cars. I was like, dude,
Never seen
and I'm
one
like
of
in this
those.
hippie poncho shirt, you know. and I'm like-
Literally, because I feel like I don't know. A lot of people they like money, they want all this fancy stuff, whatever. But I'm saying you don't like money. But I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
you're like a hippie. Like you're like I don't need to be rich as fuck. You know, I just
want to
you're
experience
you're
it, you
you're
know?
more about experiences than anything, and that's what was so like inspiring. Because like he's just because I feel like experiences help you grow as a person. Like it's like sure you can buy something, you can do something, but like that trip to Dubai is money
Unforgettable.
it's not about the money. It's
Yeah.
about being there and
experience.
experiencing something so different that you would never get here in the States.
Right.
Like I bet like I know it's so like Europe and stuff is so like diverse
Mm-hmm.
because America everybody's probably white, black, you might see a little bit of
There's
Hispanic,
still a lot. I
you
mean,
might
depends where
see,
you go. I mean, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I feel
Augusta's
like
a little
New
different,
York
right?
and like
Yeah.
goddamn California probably diverse. I don't know how diverse Cali really is.
I feel like California's pretty diverse.
Yeah, it's a big
But
city,
Georgia
for
is
sure.
not
where
a
I live
diverse
is like,
place.
dude, where I live is white as fuck. Dude,
You live on a mountain though.
dude,
freaking.
when I see black people, I'm like, whoa, what, yo,
It's
yo.
like-
What?
It's like,
oh, I
clearly.
missed this. I'm like, damn, man. It's like a couple black families I live like out in weed and in like McLeod at some point in time, but it's like it's a very white community for sure.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird, and especially coming from Augusta and like living in Atlanta, man. It's just and like California where we're at, like we got Mexican food, but that's all they really got. You know?
Oh, no.
Like, no, unless you're in the cities, but like. The South holds it down for food, man. Straight up, it's the best cuisine
Okay,
in my
so you're
opinion.
That's fair.
saying the food out in the South
The
is
barbecue,
better
the Cajun cuisine, and everything.
I feel it.
Love it. Since I've been back, man, I've been eating so much goddamn food. Fucking Southbound, they have that fucking burger pulled pork plus onion rings on top of it. I was like,
I need to try that. I hear it's good.
I said, niggas
It's
love
pretty good.
Southbound. Niggas
Yeah.
love Southbound.
They were at
Really.
freaking Pride, and I should have went over there, and I didn't. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not really super hungry right now.
it fills you up, man. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
thing with Southern food,
I
man. Makes you feel full, and I'm like, I just want to sleep.
bet.
That's all I've been doing too, man. Sleeping a lot. Like,
The
Jesus.
South
been-
helps you relax.
Been enjoying
Yeah.
your time in the States.
Yeah.
Slow out here.
Do you
Yeah,
just
like-
come back for Thanksgiving, or you just,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
Thanksgiving. Like last year, it was coming back for Thanksgiving and the holidays. So,
Well,
but
glad you got to come here, man.
yeah,
Freaking. You talk a lot about nature and stuff. I guess that because now you paint and stuff too.
I always did that though.
Well, yeah,
but I
but,
really just now started like in the
mean,
last couple of years putting it out.
Now
Yeah.
we're seeing more of like your painting stuff, and I feel like you always paint like animals and something
Love
in
it.
some kind of way.
Yeah.
And I love the way you paint too. Like you don't like I'm kind of a printer sometimes. Like I kind of like will paint what I see,
Yeah.
but like that's not what you do. Like you
Right.
you like have a design in it. There's like it's a turtle obviously, but like the way that the pattern
The
is
cells
inside the
break
turtle
into
is
it,
like
yeah.
that's.
I found my niche, man.
How'd
'cause,
you
like,
get to there?
sorry, parents, for listening to this story. If you are listening, I might have to when we post this, I might have to be like, who can see this post or not?
I've been doing that sometimes.
So we were talking about DMT earlier.
Yeah.
and my homie had this like DMT pen, and we were at this little show. We were all
A
playing.
pen? Wow.
So him and I were like ripping this thing, and there was like these paintings and figurines of animals and stuff like up on the wall, and it was like they were breaking out into like these cells, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that'd be a cool idea for an art project.
Yeah.
And just started doing that, and I was like, damn, this is actually really cool. I like this, and just kind of ran with it. So
Thanks,
yeah, but-
DMT.
yeah, thanks Deemsters.
Dude,
And
those kids.
yeah, it just kind of opened me up to that. Then I mean, obviously I do like other stuff. There was like that samurai head I did, and
Yeah.
the Wu-Tang Clan. I don't know if you saw the Wu-Tang one. That was
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
favorite.
I mean,
one
it's
I've
not
ever
all
did.
animals, but I feel like that style is pretty consistent. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, it's the
style that you
most, and
like
I
to
think
do.
it's like the most. Like a lot of people do like it, and I get the most commissions out of that too, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Oh, so you do commissions
yeah,
too.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Cool.
what do you do? Like, do you do like portraits or commissions, or like do they like, can you draw me this dog, or like,
I'm like,
you
what's your
know,
favorite
what do they
animal?
want? Yeah.
That's usually what it is, because like animals is like my forte when it comes to that. It just works out the best.
And you're good
know?
at it. I love
Yeah.
like I can look at a image and tell Tease painted that. Like, cause it's the way you block in your colors. Like that's
And it's. I think it also kind of like goes with like the music I play too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was always kind of a gatekeeper about the music I played. You know, because it was like my identity. You know, I didn't really like people. I don't like when things get too popular, because I'm like, oh, it just kind of kills it. Like it's good at the same time. It's kind of a weird thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to have my own like individual like image and yada yada. You know, just. So it's like, oh, so when you're hearing it, you're like, oh, you know, that's Tease. Or when you see it, like, oh, that's him. You know, that like, yeah, that makes
Easily
sense.
identifiable.
Yeah, there
You
we
want
go.
your individuality.
Yeah, 'cause I
Yeah,
hate
like
being
your
part of the crowd.
signature.
Like you can't catch me wearing all these dorky golf clothes, looking like everyone else. I'm sorry,
Wearing
my
some
bad.
Sperry's and a Nautica, fucking.
Yeah, and it goes the same thing. Even when we're like hiking, you know, everyone gets all this gear in Patagonia.
We got
I'm
the
out there in
JanSport
like
and North
Adidas
Face.
and stuff like that, and you know, hiking thousands of feet of trails and shit. And it's just like, I mean, sure, it's nice to have good, comfortable clothes and stuff, but whatever.
Right.
So,
Where's your favorite place to hike?
damn, there's a bunch. Like at home or in general?
In general, like, you know.
Did you
stumped
hike in
you.
other countries too? Like, or like, did you start hiking in California, or you be hiking, you know, when you were
Really, just like the
returning
national parks things, man.
Yeah.
The recent one at the Sequoia National Park was epic.
I want
I
to go
kind
there
of took
so
a wrong
bad.
turn with my son, and we ended up doing like 13 plus miles on accident. And I was like,
It's
but
easy to get your steps
Yeah.
in when you're freaking hiking.
13
yeah, but when you have
miles,
this little,
yes.
I had this little dude on my shoulders half the way, dude. I was like, Lord. And we got back to the tent, and I was like, we're going to bed. We both passed out like immediately. We barely
bet.
ate dinner and just like.
He had a long day.
Yeah.
13-hour walk. Even he just kind of was
But-
sitting for it, but.
Yeah, the craziest one, it's kind of a popular one too in general, but Angel's Landing, Zion National Park. That's a pretty wild one.
Where's that?
South Utah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like Utah looks so pretty.
Utah's a wild fucking state.
I bet Utah
Such a beautiful state.
foresty as shit. Like,
We have a
in
lot of
some parts.
mountains too.
Very, yeah. Like up in like Utah, was that Salt Lake City and stuff like that, and but yeah, so that's like the goal here in the next year is to go travel more throughout Utah,
yeah.
like the Arches and Bryce Canyon and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
Grand Canyon's a dope one too. That's kind of a mind
Grand
blowing.
Canyon's-
You don't realize
I've
like
never
how
been, but-
huge this place is.
Yeah, doesn't it go to
Yeah.
like multiple states? Like
I
the
think
Grand
so.
Canyon? Because it's in, I know it's in Nevada too.
In Arizona.
Mhm.
So that's
The
it's
Four
in California. That's at
Corners.
least 3 states for is it California? That's make that up? I don't know. Am I
No,
lying?
no.
I'm sorry. I didn't like geography. That was my least favorite
It's all
subject
good.
in school.
I love geography.
Boring.
Yeah, I was recently talking to someone and they were like, they had me fucked up because I was telling them, I was like, you know, we're driving down south of California, then we're cutting over the Mojave Desert, which is like south of Death Valley. Then you jump into Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and they're like, we're like, we're gonna be going through Texas. I was like, no, we're not.
What? Texas?
Yeah, and dude, and they were like fighting me on it. I was like, I'm gonna pull up a goddamn map. It's like Texas is so far from us.
That's
you
what it's
know?
like.
I
What
was
did you make in
Jesus.
geography?
We're in Nevada right now. What do you mean?
Nevada doesn't even touch Texas.
No, not at
No.
How does it? I mean, it's like California, then you got Nevada, then Arizona, New Mexico, then Texas,
Mm-hmm.
then like Oklahoma, Arkansas. Is it Mississippi, then Louisiana, then Georgia, or Alabama, Georgia? I can't remember.
Oh, my
Yeah,
I know
it's too much.
Alabama is next to Florida.
Alabama's next to
kinda.
us.
Is
Then
it?
it's Florida at bottom of Florida.
Yeah.
So
Because they talk
borders.
about Gulf Shores, and it's like
Yeah.
with the white sand,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it's kind of sort of in Alabama, but it's also
yeah,
in Florida.
it's my thing. But yeah, geography was my shit though. I was
Yeah.
like, where like math failed and stuff like that. Geography and science always
Mhm.
was always pretty good at for subjects. But yeah,
So I mean, have you ever? I know you said you do a lot of animals. Do you ever think about doing like landscapes or anything? Because it seems like you do a lot of like animals, but I mean, nature's cool too. I like trees and valleys and shit. You ever thought about painting a
I
landscape? Or
have.
something?
I just don't know how. Like, where I'd go because I am
You watch
pretty.
Bob Ross?
Fuck off. Yeah, for sure. Love that man, dude. Yeah, I have, but I feel like, yeah, I think for me, I'm just being lazy. I'm not doing it, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like
That's
with,
fair,
like,
that's me.
animals, they have a structure. Trees and stuff is
there's
just
a lot
like
of technique going into it and stuff, which I know
Yeah.
I could learn it and do it and stuff. I've done a couple in the past, but it's definitely not my best work, for sure. And then same thing with faces. I was always like, 'cause I grew up like, dude, hella drawing like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that
Oh,
as a kid
definitely,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. And I could always do like the right hemisphere of anything like really good. Then when it came over to going to the left hemisphere, it would always be off a little bit, you know, and it would drive me nuts. So if you look at a lot of like these paintings I do with like masks and faces, it's always like half of them. So I just kind of like block that out. There's actually an artist I follow. He does a lot of like horse portraits, and he rarely ever shows the hoofs. You know, but someone called him, said something about it in the comment. He's like, well, actually, he's like, I kind of suck at it.
No,
So I always have him
understand.
like going through brushes or like being behind
That's his
rocks or
Achilles
something.
heel, is the
Yeah,
hoofs.
you
I
know.
like
So
that. I like that. We're like, I don't do hands because I don't know how to draw hands.
Oh,
so, like, I
hands,
just
yeah,
kind of like
tough.
don't put hands in there. Like, but I get it because hands are like mostly bones. So you
it's
gotta like.
insane. Yeah, and it's like
know how to-
the way I learned to do good hands is just like to constantly just do like, you know, rectangles and like round them out as you go and stuff. It's just like for me, it's like capturing the knuckles, like you were saying, like with the multi, you know, like
Yeah.
knuckles properly. Because younger, I was actually really good at doing hands and stuff like that, but then I just kind of fell off the boat with that. But yeah, no, hands, fuck hands, man, they're tough, yeah, for sure.
No, hands are definitely tough.
Well, I'm sorry. That freaking gummy is getting me.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why I don't take that shit, man. I'll be dead
He's
asleep right now.
getting
Like,
Ooh.
take a deep breath. Collect the bearings real quick.
Oh God. Okay. So we had Doug and Wade on here. I think it's episode 5.
Homies.
And Doug told us this story about how you got him into dubstep.
Yeah.
And he said you're a major contributor, I guess.
Yeah.
He said you rolled him a blunt and everything. And
It was so dramatic.
It was. I didn't want to. I was gonna say extensive story, but it wasn't extensive. Like, it was annoying. I was definitely into it.
You gotta love Doug for that though, because when he goes in on anything, he goes all the way in. Like,
He's
He's so descriptive.
yeah, and like
Yes.
the energy in Doug. Like, dude, where the fuck does he get all that fucking energy?
I don't know.
get
I
that
think
shit.
it's natural.
It's
I think it's
all
naturally
there.
occurring.
It's like, dude, to
He's
keep up with them, I'm like,
energetic.
Lord, Doug, Jesus.
I
man.
rarely
doing
see
a lot,
Doug
too.
in bad spirits. He's
Doug be doing
always.
a lot,
Yeah,
too.
and he's
Yeah.
got his
music
whole-
and his podcast,
his wrestling
and the wrestling
podcast and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, he be doing it, man. And he's one of those dudes too, man. He just does it because he fucking loves it. He doesn't care if it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the love of the game.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
most important thing. That's what I try to tell her. I was
Absolutely.
talking to this dude yesterday, and he was like, "It's like, dude, just do it because you love it. Don't try to expect things. I mean, have a
Yeah.
goal,
Yeah.
obviously, and like accomplish
yeah.
things or whatever. But if you're expecting to get it, you're just gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean, live and learn, but just love what the fuck you do.
Yeah. That's why, like, recently I feel like, I mean, I want to be a professional, like, artist and stuff, but it's like I want to make art for fun, too. So it's like I recently been like, I want to make money doing other stuff so I can make my
Right.
art for me and not, like,
Make art a
oh,
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I have to draw commissions, you know, to live. Like,
Yeah.
because then it's going to
Yeah.
burn me out
It's a
eventually.
little stressful.
It's like, you know,
Yeah.
like I want to.
Well, I haven't painted in like a
other
year or
stuff.
two because of that. Not like because of commissions, but I just like lost inspiration and now I'm starting to get back into it. So, but yeah, more about this story. I want to hear more about this.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say? Dang, what did he say you played? I have to go back and watch the
I
clip.
think it was Flux
but-
Pavilion. Flux Pavilion?
Flux Pavilion, I think it was.
Mm.
Yeah. He said you pulled over on Riverwatch,
Literally.
rolled him a blunt, and then you guys started listening to it. And I was like,
Literally dramatic.
I was
as
like,
hell.
only Doug.
He was like, this man literally stopped the car and was like, let's go to the
Get
side
out,
of the
just
road.
screech the
Hold
brakes
on.
and-
Let me just.
That's what he made it seem like.
God damn it, Doug.
I want this to be a
Oh my
moment right now.
God.
Doug is such a character. God damn.
Yeah, we love Doug.
But
Oh.
how you guys said you don't want to, feel like your art is a job. I kind of can relate because now my art is a job.
Is it?
But I still love it. I do
Yeah.
nails.
Right.
And I get to do it every day. And I feel like I always go through those lulls where I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this.
Fuck this
Everybody's getting the
motherfucker.
same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting plain shit. I'm tired. And then, I don't know. I feel like I just started to appreciate it more because,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes you money. But it's just kind of like,
You're doing your own thing too. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not,
At least
and
you're
it's
not a
not
fucking
even just.
like, working some heady bum ass
Exactly.
job. You know.
Yeah.
And then I realized, I'm like, it's about the nails, but it's also the connections with people.
People.
Yeah.
Because it's like you never really know how much you help them out until they tell you, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was just
Exactly.
doing your
That's why like, when
nails.
you're telling me, I don't ever realize it when people are like, "Hey, you know, you inspired me to do this."
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
I don't even realize half this shit was going on.
And I think
so
that's
oblivious to
that's
some
what's so
shit.
genuine was you were just being yourself, and people saw that, and they
Yeah.
were like, I can be myself too.
Yeah.
Like,
Why not?
so
Yeah.
You know, like there was a point in time where I definitely worried about what people thought about me. You know, for sure. Because of like, the DJing, it kind of like got me out of that shell and to the point where I was just like, I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still gonna do me. You're not paying my bills or nothing like that.
Exactly.
It's just, yeah, it's just, yeah, fuck them. Just
quote by Thiess.
yeah.
Fuck them.
Just
you
start
gotta
making
do your
quotes for
thing,
the
man. You
podcast
have to
page.
do your thing, dude, and just have fun with it. I mean, dude, look at Wade now. I mean, he's just fucking.
Yeah,
he's
Wade's the
doing it
shit
because
right
he
now,
fucking
dude.
loves it,
Wade's the
It's
shit,
just,
yeah.
he puts in his fucking work.
And I'm sure even if Wade wasn't
You
getting
know?
paid, he would still be out
But he's
here
a
working hard as
businessman,
shit.
too.
you
He's
know?
way more business oriented than I
definitely.
ever was. You know what I mean?
I remember
'Cause you would
years
never
ago
catch me
seeing
doing-
this man.
You'd
at
never catch me
big
doing dirty
places.
boots or whatever the fuck. No, I was such a, like, I'm playing my music and my music only. And
Yeah.
so,
But I mean, that's why you were throwing festivals. You were doing shit to ensure that you were doing the stuff that you wanted. To do,
yeah,
you know?
but also involved everyone else. Like Minimal
yeah,
Mondays.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to
Yeah.
Minimal Mondays? It was like the Monday gig that we were doing. Dude, we had Mondays looking like
Was that at
motherfucking
Bar and Bra?
Friday.
What was
No,
that?
we did it later on at Bar and Bra because we did that Blue Sky Kitchen. And
Oh,
I've been there before.
bro, you should do. We had like the chocolate milk party with Sick Nasty. Shout out to this guy too, man. He's a big
Nasty.
turnaround story. Yeah,
Sick Nasty?
Yeah, he was a little bit in the trenches there, but he's
Yeah, I
turned it
know.
around. He's got his good job now. He's fucking
Yeah,
killing it as
glad
a
he's
family
getting
man.
sober.
Yeah, same. So big shout out to that. Yeah, Sick. You had us all worried there for a minute. He was wilding the fuck out. But weren't we all? But anyways, yeah, no, Minimal Mondays was wild because we had like the onesie party.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone came in all these wild ass onesies. We had the chocolate milk party. Me and Seg went over to Lidl. And like, dude ordered like 80.
Lidl?
Yeah, Lidl. It's a
it's Lidl, yeah.
Yeah. That's like where we go grocery shopping back in Europe, you know, type shit. But like, I went back in there and I was like, how much chocolate milk do you have? She's like, whatever's in the case. Like, do you have anything in the back? And I was like, I want all that too.
Give me all your fucking chocolate
like, dude,
milk.
like 50 to 80 gallons of chocolate milk, man. And like, dude, that was such a mad
Madman.
success. Yeah. Then we had like the Halloween party. And my whole thing was, I was like that. I was a mumble rapper, and I was little shit stain. So I had like a little turd tattoo right here, you know, and it said like up Shit's Creek above my eyebrows. Yeah, we had just have fun. But the thing with Minimal Mondays, we would have, you know, Milo and all these guys come in, JL, you know, am I saying that right? I feel like I haven't talked to him or seen him forever. I just be losing people's names, and. You know, but he was like running with Milo and stuff like that. Big shout out to that guy too. Most chillest guy ever. Yeah. Bothers me how chill he is.
He is real chill.
Yeah, Milo is super chill.
I was telling him earlier, I was like, dude, the fucking ceiling be coming through, and he'd be like, yeah, man. Yeah.
I aspire to be that chill.
Yeah, same, man. I'm so much, I get pretty geeked out, but
he's like that meme of the dog where like there's fire. He's like, this is fine.
He's like, It's literally Milo to me, man.
This is fine.
But he's got good music though, man. I like his stuff too a lot.
Yeah, he was at Bonnaroo and stuff. Like, you don't just get to go to festivals by having bad music. Like,
that's facts. You know what I mean? And like the only few, especially in that category of like the genre of like hip hop they're doing, that I feel like that's the few that actually branched out the most. Yeah, and it was networking and doing things and stuff.
Like how you said, Wade was a businessman. Freaking Milo the same. Like he cause he was telling a story about how he got booked at Bonnaroo because he saw that it was open and he reached out to the guy and the guy was like, "Let me see your music." And the guy
that's all music, it takes. Like, then, put yourself out there.
That's really it.
You know. Like, the worst thing to say is no.
That's the worst thing that happened.
And just keep going at it again. Because there was multiple places for me when I was, like, trying to do these tours where they're all like, nah. But my whole thing is, I was like, well, at least 1 or 2 out of 10 are going to have to write back and say yes. You know what I mean? So it's just, and you just work that connection and now forever. Always have these people I know, you know, yada, yada. But yeah, back to Minimal Mondays. But yeah, we would have, like, just the most same thing with Grab Your Bassnets. It was not just like electronic music. We'd have, I think it was Matt Lopez back in the day. They had like their raga band, like reggae band and stuff. They were coming in. We would have bands, hip hop artists, and electronic music all coming in. Yeah. So we just diversified, like, you know, the whole, you know, event, you know. And I've always liked that too, because I love electronic music, but I love other music as well. Yeah,
I feel like the whole has been super inclusive. I remember I was watching one of the interviews with Jaquan, and you guys were talking about Mateo. He was Fiji water boss back then.
Yeah, Mateo, man, he's like van lifing it up right now.
Yeah, shout out to Mateo, goddamn.
Shout out to that motherfucker. Hell yeah.
He's on YouTube and TikTok, goddamn, doing this stuff. But y'all were talking about the Fiji nights, because it was like, I think the last one he did where he just had, you know, a bunch of artists come on and stuff, and you know, I always thought that was super cool how like y'all just had.
He was like day 1 or 2, man. He was always there. As well.
Goddamn, because even before he was Fiji, he used to have a band he was in called Audio Live or something where house parties and he used to just be up doing little small ass shows. Like it's. I don't know. I think it was so inspirational being around people. Like when I was so young, like people just like, even if it's not a crowd of motherfuckers, you just do what you love.
Doing what you're doing. Like, so I mean, that's why I like respect what you guys are doing here. I think it's super fucking cool, you know. And especially just like you said, even if it's not like these super celebrities or whatever, but everyone has a dope story to tell and stuff like that. You know. So.
Wow, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
She's sitting here talking.
Facts, yo, super rizzle. And it's good to see you guys. This is fun.
Shit, it was great. It's been nice having you, Thiess.
Oh fuck yeah, we're not done yet.
But I do gotta pee though, so
let's take a little break.
Let's take a little visit for a second. I'm gonna call it.
So much shit I want to do that I'm like, what do I really need to be doing? You know?
Well,
as long as my kid's taken care of and stuff.
Well, we're here. Let's talk about it. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I mean, what haven't you done? I mean, I know you.
I'd rather just be
Yeah, you
I'd
seem
rather
like you've
just-
done
I'd
a
rather,
lot.
I'd rather just be successful off my music, man. Like not music, but like my art.
Yeah.
I love doing that, but
Yeah, it's great.
because I mean, like the commissions I did sell made pretty good money off them and stuff like that, and I was like, damn, you know, if I could, my brother does like marketing and stuff like that, and he's like, you need to do this, this, and that,
That's dope.
and like if I would just get my shit together and just like, you know, actually build a website and you know get my material.
I
on
need
there.
one too.
It's just sometimes I need to do that. Probably
Well, do you have an Instagram for your art?
Yeah, but brother who
Not
does
like an actual
marketing.
Instagram. I know. Like I'm
Yeah.
fucking up over here. What the fuck? You know?
That's
it's,
free game.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know. But yeah, because right now I'm our company, we're considered, you know, like underground engineers. So we do like these like culvert systems and stuff like that, water diversion systems, and like brand new like sewer
So
systems. and
what
stuff.
is it? Like you design sewer systems?
No, we like and we install them and stuff. So
Like underground?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, I mean the work is underground, but we're not always underground. If that
Yeah.
makes sense, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I mean it pays really fucking good.
I'm saying, I'm sure that's
Yeah.
a pretty nice paying
Yeah.
job.
It
That's one of
is.
those jobs that people don't think about as being a job.
because, like,
Who the fuck
before
make
that, I
your
was
sewer
in-
systems?
Yeah, because I was in, but we're not doing like we haven't done a sewer system yet, because they're like, yeah, fuck that, you know, you don't want to be involved with shit and stuff like that. But they would do
Literally.
new systems though, so you can like do that. But we did like this last project we did. I've been with them for 2 years, but with 2 different companies. So it's CCFG who I'm with now. Then like last year, the year before, I was part of the union and I was doing traffic control. So we were literally just making like $30 plus an hour to hold a stupid fucking sign and be like, hey, stop, go. But where we worked, there was like no traffic ever.
Yeah.
So I was literally just watching fucking movies all day. Like, literally just the fuck?
Chilling.
But this company, yeah, for anyone that's interested, you know, like it's 65 starting off. That's like 8 hours,
Like
and after 8 hours,
65K a year or
65 bucks
65
an hour.
Yeah.
And after
Yeah.
8 hours, you're making time and a half. After 12 hours, you're making double time.
You know,
Oh.
it's crazy
So,
because
yeah.
I'm thinking of on house
But
hunters,
it's a
how
lot
white
of work.
folks be
breaks
like,
your back, you know. I mean,
my job is this,
hmm
and they get paid a bunch of money.
Yeah, but for me, I just rather just like buckle down and like do the painting thing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's much more enjoyable.
but I'm
and-
sure
'cause
getting
I'm out of
paid as
town
much
all the
money.
time. Yeah, but I'm out of town. I don't get to spend that much time with my kid during the summer and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I do get my winters off.
How old is your kid now? Like
3.
Like 3 years.
Can
So
you believe that shit?
I'm
Already
sure.
3
Yeah.
years old.
I'm sure you really value time. You know,
I
with
love
your kid
being with
above
him.
everything
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, not to talk shit with his mom or anything, but if she was like, I just don't want to do it anymore, I'm like, let's go. But his mom is great though. Like she's actually like, dude, she's like an executive chef down in Mount Shasta, so she does her shit.
Wow.
Right.
And I mean, she does her shit. I mean, we just didn't work out. We were 2 different people.
That's
but
life
she's a
sometimes,
really
man.
good mom. You know what I mean? And
That's all that matters.
I would never, you know, do anything that, you know, doesn't allow him to be with his mom or anything like
Yeah.
that, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's frustrating sometimes, you know, we kind of, like anyone that's co-parenting, there's like the headbutting here and there.
Yeah.
But we never had to do court, none of that bullshit,
Yeah.
luckily, you know. And like we have a good understanding of like how we work our time.
Yeah.
Sometimes of you fucking up on communication or whatever, it's not always there. But overall, we both do what we have to do for our son all the fucking time. And like for me, I love to take him out, experiencing shit. I'm pretty sure you see it. Like I'm always taking him to national
I always
parks.
see you guys
we
doing
go
stuff.
snowboarding.
Literally,
we
just
go-
told a story about you having him on your shoulders for like that 12-mile walk or whatever.
Yeah, it was wild, and then it was just like, such a fun fucking time, you know, and just like seeing him become the person he is now. Now he's like now he's talking now. He's like building his
Yeah.
personality, and like
I
they
think
wanna
that's
be all
super
independent,
cool.
you know. and I'm
Because
like,
like
Don't get me wrong. And anyone who's a parent can relate to this. There's some days you just want to kick this little dude through the fucking wall. You know?
Yeah.
There's days where they're just like they're just not having a good day,
Yeah.
and they don't know how to explain it. Like in
Yeah.
fact, 2 weeks ago, it was like the first time, or 3 weeks ago or so, it was the first time he actually was like, I could tell he was frustrated. And I'm like, what's up, TT?
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, Dad, he's like, I'm mad. And I'm like, what are you mad about? And he was mad because something wasn't working his way. And that was his first time actually, like, grasping, the concept of, like, what he was doing. It wasn't working out. And
That's so fascinating.
He wasn't, and it was so funny because before he would just, like, they
cry or something.
They just, freak the fuck out,
This time he really thought about it. He's like,
and
not can verbalize.
I was like,
I'm
upset,
Father.
Yeah.
Something is bothering me, Papa.
And, like, the thing is, like, a lot of people say that, you're watching your kids grow, but you never realize, like, you as yourself, how much you're growing as well. Like me, I learned a lot about patience, of just, like, taking a step back. Because there was times, like, I would be on, like, this, crunch, like a time crunch. And I'm like, I gotta do, I'm like, and I would, like, not put him on the back burner, but tell you, like, I'm kind of, I need to slow down, focus on him a little bit more. Yeah. It's all going to be good. Yeah. What I'm trying to do, it's not going to go anywhere. I can do it tomorrow. I can do it next week or whatever, but love being a dad. Yeah. Love being a dad.
I hear that, like, kind of like what you said about people, like, it's about perspective. You realize that shit's not really that big once you have a kid. It's like, this thing I thought was important before.
Intervening with your life, man. That's all it is. And he loves it, dude. We mountain bike together, we snowboard together, we fucking hike and go do shit together.
That sounds, a 3-year-old snowboarding, that sounds adorable.
Dude, as soon as adorable. As soon as I noticed he can walk and run and jump, a year and a half, had him on a board, and we were like, like, hell yeah.
You gotta start him early.
And that's what we're gonna do this year too. And it's just like, especially in the area that we live, like, you're stupid not to take your kids out and, like, get them involved. Dude, we have the gnarliest, like, nature, like, activities.
You live somewhere beautiful, like, near a national park, like, freaking.
And, like, Shasta for me is, like, one of California's best kept secrets. It's such a beautiful place up there. The water is so fucking good.
Said it's Shasta?
Mount Shasta.
Like the soda.
Shoot. Like Shasta soda. I don't know if it's actually from there or not. Like, you might want to look that up. Jamie, can you fact check me?
We'll insert the fact check here.
But it's just it's just like, it's just great out there. And man, like, there's a different type of respect out there, and, like, if anything goes on, I know my neighbors, you'd be like, yo, there's something going on, and let me know.
Your community.
Yeah, it's a good community out there. Really good community out there. And
so, like, your neighbors and stuff?
Oh yeah. Especially my neighbor that lives above me, Goldie, man, she fucking, I haven't been to one of her festivals yet, but she does a Psytrance festival in Shasta. And yeah, she fucking throws it down, man. Like, going full legit.
How freaking lucky is it that you got a neighbor who also, like,
and
and what are the odds?
Well, I didn't even know that was going on when I first moved there, and, like, come to find out, like, that scene, like, the spiritual, like, the Psytrance scene, techno and drum and bass is huge there. And there's, like, no more than, like, dude, weed. So I live in South Weed. Weed has, like, maybe 4,000 some people that live there. McLeod, the town I was living before, maybe 1,000 people around there.
Damn.
Shasta, same thing, 4,000 people.
Jesus.
Small mountain towns.
That's not a lot of people at all.
But the community is just, like, they're in it. They just, and the people that, like, ride snowboards and BMX and, like, mountain bike, dude, these kids are goons. Like, and now, like, we went to our first drift event,
Drift?
Yeah.
Like,
and,
Tokyo Drift?
Dude, we
like...
have this homie, we have this homie, Elliot, dude. He took me for a ride. This dude's a fucking savage. And I was like, holy shit, you're thinking you're about to go off the road, and he's just fucking...
I don't even know, like, I
it's
can't
the
even
greatest
imagine what it
feeling.
feels
I had the
like.
biggest smile on my face coming out. I was like, dude, I haven't felt that, like, that type of, and it's such a long time. Yeah. So I was like, man, I gotta buy my son a car, So we're gonna in the next year or two, we're gonna buy, like, a Miata or something like that, and just start building it up and start drifting and stuff like that. So
talk to your brother, get some goddamn. Learn how to market your shit. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know.
You can rebuild it on TikTok.
Even if,
Well, is TikTok getting banned here, or what the fuck is up with that, man?
No one knows anymore.
Until it gets banned, we'll be on TikTok.
Yeah.
All these old farts, they all can't handle the new age shit. We need to get all these old farts out of politics in general.
Yeah.
Don't be a bully.
You know, they're just not with it anymore. We need younger people in.
I think
understanding
that
things are going
too.
on. Yeah, because
Like, if you've been in Congress since the
I'm just
70s,
saying
what
that-
are you doing here?
Yo, I'm
Go
not
play
saying,
with
like,
your
you're
grandkids.
67 yeah, you're 67 years old. Like, yo, your shit's out.
Go to the farm.
You know?
Okay.
Hey, I was telling Kyle last night. I was
Like,
like,
your ass
once
don't
I
even
hit
know how to
38,
operate the GPS in your car.
You
Like,
gotta
you
run
don't need
for-
to be operating or working for the state or the government.
If you don't know how to
Sorry.
use an iPhone, then you shouldn't be there.
Yeah. You know?
If you're
that
holding
shit's
your
so
phone
wild.
like this,
Yeah.
I don't think you should be there either.
Like, get the fuck
if
outta
you don't
here.
know how to work Excel,
Yeah.
You shouldn't be the president.
I still don't know how to work Excel a little bit. We even took like all these
Well,
classes. But
Maybe
no, I
you
still
maybe
can't
shouldn't be
do
the president though.
No, hell no, no, hell no. I mean, I think it'd be fun.
Hey, look, what are you doing?
I definitely am not president material.
Go sit down.
I was telling Kylie yesterday that once I turn 38, I'm gonna run for president.
I'm voting.
Fuck yeah,
voting.
and I appreciate that. I feel like I could really, I feel
I
like
think the votes.
presidents are like 60 years old all the time. Why?
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, I also think it's like it's more impactful for you to vote locally. You know, 'cause it's actually
Yes.
like for your community. And stuff.
I usually do, unless I forget. One time I was supposed to vote in Maine. I was like, oh, fuck. That was yesterday.
So I didn't know I could vote. I don't know if you guys know about this story. So, what was I, 25, 26? You know, I was in the big, going out to Cali trimming weed and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I got held up in Oklahoma,
Mm.
like 22 some pounds of weed, and did like 7 months. They were trying to give me 10 years prison.
Damn,
remember that.
10
Yeah.
years.
I think I remember. You were with Brittany then?
Yeah, that was a wild time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I was just like, dude.
I'll blur her name out.
You're fine, you're good. There's no like animosity or anything like that, man. But yeah, so I just like, you know, I just got a little ahead of myself, you know, and did something stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these fuckers in Oklahoma, in this little shitty town, Logan County, man, these little fuckers, fucking 10 years prison, 10 years out. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
See, I was personally thinking, how the fuck did you? Because I feel like if I got pulled over in Oklahoma with 22 pounds of weed, I would have got 10 years.
Yeah, they're like, you're black, you know. Yeah, let's be real, man.
I would've got them 10 years.
Southern ass state.
So how'd you get 7 months?
It's like, dude, the sad thing is, man, it was not only the natives, but the other, you know, everyone else was in there. They're like, oh, that was the one thing they always said, like, oh, you know, you're white, you're gonna be fine. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know all weed, man. Like, and like the DA had it out for me there for a minute. She thought I was like trying to bring like other shit into town. I'm like, I'm not even from here. Man. They're just trying to go to Georgia and
Like,
sell some weed to
You
the
call me
homies,
interim.
man, you know, I'm like, but it was a private home, private like jail, you know, so the government pays them the time that I was in. So literally like clockwork, 7-8 months into it, they're like, my lawyer was like, who in fact was a drum and bass DJ too. You know, it's like, can't make this shit up. And
no,
Super
imagine
dope guy.
going to the club on Saturday and then you see that nigga's your DJ, that nigga is your
but that was his
Fucking
whole thing.
lawyer.
Your lawyer
That-
on Sunday.
Yeah. That was the whole thing why he wanted to become a lawyer, though, because he was so tired of people just getting ripped off over stupid shit like weed. It's just like, you're not
That's
bringing
true.
fentanyl meth into your fucking town. It's
Yeah.
motherfucking
Right.
weed. What's fucking
Priorities.
real? Then, like, what, Oklahoma a year later goes fucking legal with fucking medicinal and shit like that. Like, pound salt.
Dang.
You
The
know?
fact that Oklahoma is medicinal legal and not here is.
Right.
Isn't that just wild to think about?
I feel like it's kind of murky here too.
Yo, no, like, you go into Atlanta, you're smelling weed all over the fucking place. I don't know the last time you were in Atlanta, but, like, dude,
No,
it
literally.
is like being, it's like, dude,
Literally,
no one,
one of my
Let's be
homies-
criminalized out there, though.
My friends were saying they got tattoo in Atlanta, and at the tattoo shop, they were giving them weed.
Yeah,
Like, they don't give a shit about weed in Atlanta anymore.
it's dumb. Like, it's weed, dude. It's like beer.
Pretty
Like,
fucking much.
It's actually,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Pretty
just,
much.
even though I don't really smoke like that anymore, but, like, holy shit, hold on, the nicotine's hitting me a little bit. It's new vape speed. Anyways, fucking, yeah, it's pretty fucking wild, dude. And it's just, yeah, then when, like, I got out, and it was just like, really? You know? I was, like, serious? I was like, that whole time.
Like, was
I
this necessary?
Yeah, but, like, the crazy thing is, like, how fast you get institutionalized.
Mm-hmm.
You just like you adapt to the situation or the environment you're in.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
there was like a lot of smart, dope people I met in there, but then a lot of fucking goons. Like, yeah, you need to be in there.
Yeah.
No offense, but like, yeah, it was.
I understand.
Yeah, it was just yeah. So that whole thing fucking happened, and yeah, that was wild. That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you get from 7 months? Well, from 10 years to 7 months. Were they
Well,
just
that
like
was like
whatever?
the first offer, you know. So then you go back
Oh.
to another court date, and my lawyer would be like, "Nah, we're not doing that."
Did you
And
have a
wait another
PD?
like 2, huh?
You have a public defender?
Hell no. In fact, I had to use my German side of the family. I guess they had a trust for me I didn't even know about.
Oh,
So
period.
most of that motherfucking money went to the fucking lawyer and all that stuff. And I was like, well,
Money well spent.
I guess.
Would you rather be in jail?
Hell no.
Okay, then. Money well
Man,
fucking
that
spent.
could have been my down payment on a Lamborghini, man. Like, no, it's
Mhm.
fine. That was not that much money, but but it was enough to pay a lot of that stuff. So
Yeah.
luckily, and my parents, love my parents. They were very helpful. And, yeah, and Jesus fucking Christ, but dude, that was a wild fucking time. I had some funny stories though. There used to be this weird dude who would never take his shoes off.
In jail?
He don't fucking never take his shoes off.
Is he like a germaphobe?
He was fucking weird. He was dirty, just a dirty, just trailer trash dude.
So he was dirty, but he wouldn't take his shoes off? That's a little.
Maybe his feet stunk.
I don't know. He was like a troll looking ass motherfucker though. You know what I mean? He wasn't very educated either. He was just like, not to diss on him or anything. I'm sorry guys.
Do you
I'm
think
not
he
trying
was
to
like,
shit on him.
do you think he was like mentally handicapped?
So like, no, maybe a little. He might have been on the spectrum. Fuck, I don't know. But like,
who's not, you know?
Yeah. I just told my mom that
They
today.
would like shut the doors, at night, but we're allowed to get in and out. But it's like it's bedtime,
Yeah.
and we'll see him like out on his little thing under the staircase, like reading his book and like whatever the fuck his name was, Todd. I'm gonna just say Todd. I forgot his name, but I'd be like, hey, we'll go, like, go under our door and be like, Todd, take your shoes off and stay a while. It's like 2 a.m. and he's all putting his book. He's like, who the fuck said that? Yeah, you have to have fun in there, man. Like, cause but dude,
You gotta
I
find
don't wish
some
that on
ways.
anyone though. My worst
Yeah,
enemies.
that
I
does
never
not
wish
seem
on.
fun.
It's not, dude. The shit that I seen in there,
Oh.
I never got fucked with. I kept it pretty cool with everyone. Read my books, hustled out my sodas, for some PBJ sandwiches and shit. But other than that, yeah,
Yeah,
some
'cause-
people just cannot stay out of trouble.
7 months is a long time to be. Nah, it's not the long.
It's not long.
It's not the
compared
longest
to
time in
people
the
doing,
world.
like,
Mhm.
But like, it's not like 2 weeks. Like you gotta get used to it.
it really doesn't hit you until you're like a couple of days in. You're like, dude, like I might be in here for a while.
Yeah.
You're like, it's scary because there's nothing you can fucking do about it.
Yeah.
And you're just hopeless as fuck. You don't know anyone in there.
Yeah,
It's
especially
just-
because you're not even from there, so like
Yeah.
you don't even have like
Bro,
friends
I
who might
came
be in
in-
jail.
I came in smelling like weed. Some blue ass Adidas shoes, fucking smelling like weed because I was trimming all the fucking time. Then like orange Crush shirt on, Like, what the fuck am I doing? But yeah, but that was a very humbling moment in my life though, where I realized I was like, yo, shit's gotta change. Gotta switch this shit up and
Yeah.
quit trying to live on the fast track and stuff, But
No, you got a son and you paint turtles.
yeah. Hey,
You have a son and you paint turtles. What? He does other stuff too. We just talked about it. Don't you remember? What a nut.
Oh,
my gosh.
Lord.
Turn your life
But-
around, kids.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. You don't want to be.
Don't go to drugs. I'm sorry. Don't go to jail. It fucking sucks.
Said don't go to drugs.
I mean,
Go to some drugs, but like not
wait.
bad ones.
Smoke your weed. Be responsible though.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
cool. Maybe a little shrooms,
And
but
that
don't
was
do
always,
crack though.
That was always the one thing that really frustrated with me with the rave scene. Like people they always would feel you like, oh, all they're doing is ecstasy, cocaine, and getting fucked up. Like if you've never been to a rock concert before, these motherfuckers
Bro.
are just getting ass fucked up as everyone
Literally,
else. Like,
even
or,
the rich
you know,
white folk, they do cocaine all the time
Yeah,
too. So
all
it's
the
like, what are you
time.
talking
All the time.
about?
Bro, in Vegas, when I was living in Vegas, man, we were doing all our shit out there. Yeah, dude, there was people, like, I'm talking about, like, doctors, lawyers, the most holiest fucking families that were doing the wildest shit you would ever think of. I mean, that's Sin motherfucking City,
believe it. I mean,
And that's, like, it really put
Sin City.
Yeah, and then you just realize, like, yo, people out here just, dude, everyone has a fucking vice. And it's pretty
Yeah.
nutty.
Hey, yeah.
It's all good, dude. You know? But, yeah.
She's like literally licking you.
I know. She's like, give me some attention, baby. But,
But no, I literally get it. I mean, it's called Sin City for a goddamn reason. Like,
Yeah.
freaking everybody.
You're so aggressive.
and
What did you do?
It's crazy
that?
because I was telling you how I was watching the episode with the Jaquan's,
Yeah.
podcast, and you described Dubai as Vegas times 10.
yeah.
So like,
But on
What
a very
makes-
nicer, cleaner scale. You know what I mean?
Vegas does seem a
But there
little
is
gritty.
a super dark side. There's a really dark side of Dubai as well.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They still have like
Really?
slave labor and stuff going on out there. There's some sketchy shit.
Slaves.
Yeah, bro, shizzy, that shit still goes on. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean? Like, it doesn't matter where you go in the world. I mean, Vegas,
also Dubai
That's
hates
fair.
women too.
Yeah.
Let's be very clear.
I mean,
Dubai
it's-
hates women.
it's weird. You know, I mean, same with Vegas, man. Again, it's a gambling town. You know, it's just sex, drugs, and rock
Vices,
and roll.
yeah,
And then when you
yeah.
really start living there and you start seeing like how shit really, the
Yeah.
poor people that are there.
It's cool on
And these are
vacation,
all-
but
Yeah,
when
living
you-
there. That's why I never moved back. You know, it was always in your fucking face, like just the gambling, the titties, this and that. You know what I mean?
Titties
Like,
everywhere,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
yeah, and it's just like it gets a little.
That's my vice.
It gets overwhelming, man. You're just like this is, especially like I don't like people are raising families out there.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. Like the casino thing, like every gas station has like casino, like slot
Really?
machines, yeah, little quarter machines and shit, and
They must make a lot of money, like as a city
I'm
from
sure they
that.
do.
You know,
oh hella. You
for them
know.
to like push it so hard,
I mean, that's what it was built on, man. It's just,
and the mafia.
yeah,
So, did you live in Vegas? Like,
yeah. I lived in Vegas for 2 years.
2 years. So,
Yeah.
did you ever go to things stadium? Did you like? Because I know you
Couple
like to,
times,
have
you
fun.
know.
You know.
But I was part of that DJ coalition, Las Vegas Syndicate.
So you had work to do. You weren't there to party. You were there to.
Well, we were partying.
Oh.
We were DJing. Literally, we were DJing all the house I lived in. It was just nothing but producers and DJs.
Okay.
And that's all we did. We were just, if we weren't DJing, we were with the homies who were DJing the party, supporting and stuff like that. And yeah, and that's like how I like met these homies that were like got my tour going and stuff like that to go overseas and whatnot.
Okay, so you met the people that.
Because when I came back before I went on tour, that's when that ice storm happened.
Yeah.
And all that
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah.
freaking, because you when you were touring, you were Dubai. I think it's to Holland. Freaking
Holland, Germany.
Yeah, you were all up in Europe. Like
Yeah.
when you tour, it wasn't just like
All up in that ass.
I'm gonna go to Georgia and I'm gonna go to Savannah and Atlanta and Aiken.
Yeah,
like no,
yeah.
I'm going to Dubai and Holland
Yeah.
and Germany. Like I'm actually
Dude,
going
and the
on
crazy
a
thing
world
how I
tour
got
for
my
real.
shit going in Atlanta though, I was at an Incubus concert.
Mm.
And this dude standing behind me is the one who got me into the quad, where it got my footing into Atlanta and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he overheard me talking about hardstyle, and he's like, "Whoa," he's like, "You play hardstyle?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Augusta." And he's like, "In fact, send me a mix, like a little demo mix and stuff like that." And next thing you know, I was playing in the basement at the quad, then
Wow.
worked your way up to the main stage. I missed the quad. Anyone who remembers the quad days, no, man,
Isn't-
that was
Isn't the quad that place that has like 4 floors or something? Like isn't like. Am I
No,
tripping?
I think you're
Like-
thinking of fuck, what was that place called?
Cause there used to be some place that there's like phone parties there and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if the quad ever did phone parties, but yeah, the quad it's not around anymore. They shut down a while back, but yeah, it was like, dude, Tuesday nights playing main stage, you're playing in front of like 3,000 plus people and stuff. On
Wow.
Tuesday,
On a
motherfucker.
Tuesday's
Yeah.
crazy. Y'all niggas don't have jobs.
Yeah, it's Atlanta, bro. Atlanta's just
No, that's
wild.
fair.
I feel like in Atlanta there are people off every day.
Dude, Atlanta's
That's
nuts,
fair.
man. But yeah, the quad was just a fucking vibe, dude. It was like, yeah, it was this period. It was just wow. The shows were fucking amazing, and the amount of like epic ass DJs and producers that used to come in, like it was just. And that was like the heavy scene, like the heavy death step scene, like machine guns and
Yeah, I
just
feel like it's totally different
robotic,
from
super robotic fucking sounds and shit.
it's a far cry from Augusta house parties. You know?
Yeah,
Ah.
it really is. I mean, your music is a reflection of where you live. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
my music was always dirty and fucking grimy, baby.
Mhm.
So,
But, yeah,
Full circle.
But you also
Full circle.
always pulled out a crowd. and
Yeah,
goddamn,
yeah.
True to form.
I feel like
Yeah.
Antion described his music like that too. What did he say? Garbage music or something?
Who?
Yeah,
Antion, Dirty Lux.
Dirty
Oh,
Lux.
Dirty Lux? I think I met him yesterday for the first time. Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Freaking, was he at Joe's yesterday?
Yeah, he was.
He be performing there sometimes.
Yeah. I like the stuff. He's got some good stuff.
Yeah, he's cool.
Shout out
man.
to him, man. It was nice to meet you, man. So, yeah, met Desi. I didn't get to check his set. I feel bad because I was like, yeah, I'll be back. And everyone just took me out.
No,
and I was like, that was
You're the hot commodity right now, man. You're in Augusta. The people miss you. You know, you're the Godfather of the fucking scene down here.
I will have to say
You're the
honestly,
Godfather
like,
of the scene.
because literally everyone we've had on here that does music has mentioned you.
Yeah.
Literally
Appreciate
everyone.
that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Love that. Damn.
You just do it by being you.
I never
like,
even noticed. Like, that's so weird.
You're like, I was just being myself.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to have a good time and play some fucking
Yeah.
great
Bring
music
people with me.
Like,
Yeah, you know, that's cool though. I mean, that's good to see, man. Because I mean, someone's gonna make it. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna fucking kill it. You know, so.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's all. That's
We need
always
more
been
people
the
like
thing,
that, man,
You know?
you
It was
know?
always like there's not
So-
like I'm trying to stop you from getting up. Like,
Exactly,
it was always like,
man.
If you want to be
Yeah.
successful, I'm gonna give you all the tools you can be. And
I never want
always
you. Yeah,
respect
you can't
it,
be
man.
holding people down. You know, and that was another thing I've always brought up because I'm a very competitive person too. So like DJing was very competitive for me, but like in a friendship way.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I
But-
want you to get better so I can get better too. you know?
Exactly. Yeah, but I was never one of those people where I was like, you know, I'm gonna like hold you back
Bully.
or talk shit about you, unless there was like a reason. Because there's definitely been some people I've seen like I'm like you're not really in it for the right reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're just
You want it to be cool. You know?
yeah, and I
Yeah.
just don't affiliate myself with those people. You know what I mean? So it's
Feels
just,
like it takes so much energy to do that specific thing
Yeah.
just for clout. Like,
yeah,
what?
It's the clout scene, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
if anyone was any
It's just
scene knows
like,
it better.
I'm
it's
gonna
fucking
go buy
hip-hop,
DJ
you know?
kit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
Well, I
man.
feel like this point in time, EDM and hip hop were pretty much like at the same amount level of popularity.
I
Like,
think so.
EDM was like, especially like in 2012, 2013, friggin' EDM, like when Skrillex was like super big, like
Yeah.
Jesus Lord.
God,
Yeah. Took America by storm.
Yeah.
EDM
You know?
was like the number one.
Dude,
genre
my
for
first
friggin'-
concert in America was seeing Borgore in Pittsburgh,
Oh
Pennsylvania.
my god!
And there was maybe 30 to 50 people at that fucking show.
It's always
Yeah.
good when you get it on the ground
Back
level.
when he was
I
like
remember
gore step,
Oh,
man.
one of my
stepping on my
first
toes.
digital art products was a Borgore thing that he did. I like remixed it. My own freaking Borgore used to be going.
He was the
Man, that was
yeah,
the dude.
He was a big inspiration for me when like coming into it back when.
Yeah.
But he definitely went, you know, more the synthier route and stuff like that. But back when he was like gore step, Lord, fucking A. Gnarly, I was like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? Never heard of this.
And it's
style.
crazy because
Style,
I don't even know if he's still doing shit. Like, does Borgore still make fucking music?
Yeah, this dude's got like private jets, man. He's got a family, man. He's just doing his fucking
Damn.
thing. Yeah, just seeing that come up, just like in a year, like within a decade. It's just like where some of these artists. I mean, look at fucking. Not only like Skrillex, but like who the fuck am I trying to think of? Excision, you know. And I'm also I'm so fucking pissed at Datsik for becoming a piece of shit he was, you know, because like I loved Datsik's music back then. Then like now he's had, you know, doing that dumb shit with fucking women and raping and like drug, you know, abuse. And shit like that. Yeah, no, you
It's
don't
always
fuck with that
crazy when
shit.
niggas like fuck up their bag. It's like you could have been a great musician, but like you
Yeah.
were a piece of shit. So
The
Yeah,
now
they get the
vices,
ego
man.
trip, man.
You
You
can't
know,
do
that's just
anything.
what it really all boils down to, man. They think they're higher than everyone else. They get this god complex, you know.
Yeah.
There's other artists out there too. I don't need to get into it. I think we all know, but like, yeah, fuck them. You don't do that
We
shit,
all
man. You don't do
know.
that shit. Yeah.
Diddy.
Yeah, oh yeah, that too. 100%.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's been talking about that shit for years, man. You know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. I've been hearing shit about Diddy for so long, as long as I could absorb celebrity gossip. And I'm like, I don't know why you guys are surprised.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's always been like common knowledge. Like you know how like people like black
that
people
we just
have,
don't
like,
talk about.
the uncle who like touches you, but you don't say anything about it. I feel like that's been Diddy
Mm-hmm.
for like in the black community for forever.
Yeah.
You know? 'Cause goddamn,
And then add money to that.
because you can't tell me no one thought Diddy was weird. Come on.
He was so fucking weird.
Come on.
I thought he was.
Dave
wearing his
Chappelle
matching
made a sketch
shirts
years
with
ago.
his
I want
bill.
to people. No, never mind.
That's
that
R.
was
Kelly.
No, he did the sketch with him, but he was
Freaking-
but he comes up with the Cambodian breast milk and shit.
Yes,
He was, like,
they-
on the
they
dude's
they was doing
shoulders
the
and
they was
shit.
doing the making the band thing. They was right on the body got shoulders.
Dial-up,
Yes, I
dial-up,
remember that.
dial-up.
Dave Chappelle been telling niggas for years that man was weird.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wow.
man.
That's hilarious. Well, this episode's been cool, but we
100%.
gotta wrap it up, I guess.
Yeah, I do gotta. What were we in? An hour and 30?
Well,
We did take that
I
bathroom
started
break.
recording maybe like 30 minutes into it. So
What?
it's just-
This has been 2 hours?
yeah, this is probably 2 hours.
Good. Let's run
Oh.
2 hours.
Probably. And I paused it when I went to the bathroom. So
That
this
was
is
like 5
actually 2
minutes.
hours. No,
Yeah.
I paused it. So the clock was not running when I was peeing the whole entire time. I made sure to stop it. So
Yeah.
it's actually about 2 hours on
Nice.
episode right now.
Hell yeah.
But we're here with the goddamn backpacker, boost MCTs,
Yeah.
Papa T. Like, we had to get
Papa
into the whole
T.
backstory. Like,
It was fun. We gotta do this again when I'm in town.
Yeah.
I just love talking and just
definitely.
wilding
It's-
out, dude, with the homies.
and we'll have you here. I mean, we gonna have the
Yeah.
studio set up. We're gonna be here for at least 100 episodes.
Yeah.
So we got like
Yeah.
80 more to go.
Yeah.
Fucking
We're not even at 20 yet.
85
I
more to
think
go.
this is what, 15 maybe?
Yeah, I think this episode.
You gotta hit up
15.
Paco too, man. He's a good
Yeah.
one. He's
I'll
a good
fuck
guy to
with
think
him.
about too. Yeah. Shout out to
fuck with
Paco, man.
Have you talked to Serrano? I think is his name. He
DJ Serrano?
Yeah, Serrano and him as
Yeah.
well, his brother. So
He-
Paco and him and Serrano, they're brothers.
Okay, because
Oh.
I hear that nigga like runs the Latin
Latin
scene
yeah,
right now.
dude, kills
Serrano
it.
was running
Yeah.
the freaking Latin scene right now.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
him last night. It was really good to see him, man. He's good people, man. Yeah, the whole fam, dude. Is just
I
like
mean,
good
I'd
people.
love to have him on. I mean,
Yeah.
this is what we do. Freaking, I like to have the local people.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've had Antion, fucking Milo, Doug
Doug
Wade,
Wade.
Yeah.
freaking. I'm here. I want to talk to you guys. Find out. Because before I was in school for psychology because I wanted to be a therapist, but I was really just nosy. I wanted to know
You just know what's going on.
I wanted to know what makes you you.
I'm
you know,
really
makes
just
you
nosy.
tick,
and,
you
and,
know?
and I can do that
Yeah.
without being a therapist. I can just have people on my goddamn TV show and we can talk about what's inside your brain. Like,
Fuck ever. Yeah, man. I love this
but
shit.
I'd love to have fucking Paco, Serrano,
Yeah, reach
goddamn.
out to him. I'm pretty sure they'd be hella down.
motherfuckers,
For sure. Yeah, I mean, there's so much, good people around here to talk to, and just in general, you know. What I mean?
Yeah,
It's
and
just-
Yeah.
It's one thing I like about Augusta, man. It's a lot of good people.
yeah,
So-
definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like people like they are here. Like some people like aren't, but I feel like most people are here to support other people. You know,
Yeah.
like especially like in like the I've noticed that in the art scene I'm in now, with like people like the painting and like they're like drawing. Those people are so supportive. Freaking Tiffany Herrera, freaking AC Daniel, freaking all those people. They're super cool. They're nice people, and they want to help you grow and be better. And I love that about them.
Right.
It's not like a competition. It's like how we said, I want to be better, so you can be better, so we can be
Right.
better.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. It's got to be a ladder system. You know?
Yeah,
You got
and I
to
feel
help
like-
build each other up.
I feel like
100%, man. Because
art's
if not,
like-
dude, I mean, you're just a pissant. You know,
Yeah.
no offense, but like, yeah.
Why are you cockblocking? Like,
Yeah,
come on.
exactly. Like, go out there, meet people, work together, move up. Because you never know what you're gonna like. I mean, obviously, you're always gonna learn a little bit about yourself and through
Right.
others, and
Yeah.
so yeah, those edibles hitting you up pretty good, huh?
Shit, I'm all right. I'm probably a little more drunk than anything right now.
Yeah, a little bit too. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get a hit up homeboy so I can get my ride back home. stuff
Yeah,
like
we're
that,
gonna
so
close
Yeah,
episode out
bring
soon.
in
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah,
Appreciate you guys.
but
Yeah.
you can't leave yet. We
We
got
do
something
have
to do.
one more
banger.
segment. a
Something
little
Okay.
to
bit.
do.
So we have what you've been fucking with. Like, what's been your
What's been
interest this week or month or whatever?
like
what
interest in
we-
general?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been fucking with a song.
Anything.
You watched a cool movie. You've been reading the book. You yeah.
I
Wow.
love that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've always been open to all sorts of music. Country's definitely on bottom of the totem pole. But, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't hit me right, you know.
No, I get
and
it.
I listen to everything. There's some country songs I do like, but
Yeah.
how just the banjo country, just the mountain moonshiner music.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
stuff. It's
can't
been my
imagine
Somebody
thing.
blowing into a
someone
fucking-
just listen a jug.
Blown
Yeah.
jug, yeah.
Freaking Daniel Boone.
Some washboard shit, you know, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's been a big thing, and yeah, I don't know. It's
No,
been, like,
that's
something
good.
I've been kind of diving deep into, more into like the
Bluegrass.
indie music too. It's been like kind of just seeing where it goes, like it, you know.
I like it. Bluegrass and Indian
Yeah.
Yeah,
music.
random as fuck, but yeah.
It was. I wasn't expecting
Literally, it's
that.
not what I thought you were gonna say at all.
I was
but
like,
hey,
oh.
man.
Yeah,
And so we want is, you know, what
Yeah.
what is he thinking about right now?
Yeah, and like
Bluegrass
oddly-
music.
And oddly enough, man, like football, like I was saying earlier, man, I've been really getting back into football again and
Yeah.
stuff, and keeping up with that. You know,
Who's-
kinda
Always
out of
like,
it.
Who's your
That's
team?
say I'm gonna get into
Steelers,
sports,
baby.
but
And
Oakland?
Georgia Bulldogs for
Wait, no,
college.
that's the
Georgia
Raiders.
Bulldogs for college.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, all day.
Hey,
Number 1 in our division. I don't know if we're gonna make it through the playoffs though. I don't know.
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't have a team. I like to say the Jets because I'm from
No, you don't want to do that.
just because I'm from the north. you
Aaron
know?
Rodgers right now is
Well,
tanking
I
the
like
Jets.
well, I like to claim Patriots, you know, because
Yeah.
you know I'm from New England, you know,
I remember that point in time where they were always winning the Super Bowl. They were always there, always winning.
and it was a good
What
time to be from New
happened?
England, you know. But I was in like elementary school during.
Well, they
that.
also had Tom Brady.
Yeah.
who was definitely not uncheating.
Eh. Yeah, say what you want. I don't know. I'm not getting into that. It's not my politics. But
Anyway.
I'll say it. I definitely feel like they did something.
I was in New England. I was from New England, and we were winning. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, Connecticut!"
Fuck yeah. The original colonies. Let's go, baby.
The original 13.
Yeah, I'm from the original 13, baby. We in this bitch.
The OG 13.
God damn it, yeah.
Dang, you lived in 2 states that were part of the original 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Georgia and Connecticut.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm a Puritan, if you will. You know,
Right,
I don't
right.
believe in those other states. Like,
Yeah.
and don't tell me you live in a state what in the Louisiana Purchase. Oh my God, you're barely a state. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Barely a state.
You just hitting Louisiana.
Sorry.
Oh,
Now you said they're not
Shit.
real states.
Sorry.
Lord, yo.
Florida, you barely count.
Florida is not part of the United States. I'm sorry. Florida is just different.
It's its own entity, man.
Yes,
Barely
Florida
count.
is its own
It
division.
is.
I don't know what it is when I'm down there. I
Like, the
enjoy
states are here,
myself,
Florida
but
is like-
Florida is just
It's
Florida is
always
a
on its
own
different
level.
place.
Yeah.
I
Best
just
memes come out of fucking Florida.
I feel like I
Everybody's
always hear
trying.
something shocking in Florida. Shit, the new Grand Theft Auto is based in Florida.
Yeah. Which I'm excited to play that.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Because Florida's already been a wild state.
Mhm.
I remember they looked at the trailer and a bunch of Florida nigga memes and shit. They were like,
Yeah.
"That's me, that's
Yeah,
me."
they're all
Like,
trying
yeah,
to sue and
it's-
everything. Oh, man.
like, just be happy that you went fucking Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Yep.
They could pay them though a little bit.
But
Send me
little-
send me a free
little- little
PlayStation
something.
and a
but
copy of the
what's
game.
your thing, Kyla? What's your thing this week? What you fucking with?
I didn't know what I was fucking with until my mom tried to give me a gift.
Is this the bag gift you're talking
Yes.
about?
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it today. It was on Prime bag. Like what, bitch? But I love Michael Jackson.
Not you calling your mom a bitch.
And I guess my uncle went to one of those shows, and I don't know what this is.
Beat it.
I don't know if it's a coaster.
That's
Well,
definitely-
this is my favorite Michael Jackson album.
It look like
Off
a
the
coaster.
Wall. It's the first one.
Is it a magnet?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Looks like a vinyl too. Like a little mini vinyl.
Because I asked my mom, I was like, "What is this?
Oh.
Like, I don't know what that is." And she gave me a lanyard.
It does
too.
like a mini vinyl. It has little grooves in it and everything.
Yes, I don't. There's no paper in there. I don't know what it is, but I
Michael
love it
Jackson,
because
that's
it's
all
my
that matters.
favorite album. You know.
Nice.
Whatever it is, it's cool.
Yeah, and it came with a lanyard and a holographic postcard. Ooh.
Okay, he beat.
Yeah.
Show the camera.
Can you do that on? Will it show?
You gonna find out.
About to find
We'll
out.
see. We'll see in post. But yeah, that's my thing. I'm glad you gave this to me because I didn't know what my thing was gonna be.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I'm fucking with it.
I always forget that people know that. I love Michael Jackson. I'm like, oh.
How did I know that?
I keep
for
under
sure?
wraps lately.
Beat it type
but-
shit.
I just like disco music, you know. I feel like
Facts.
disco music is just really
you
happy
remember?
and joyful and
Fun.
Yeah.
It's fun as fuck.
It is. I feel
I love a
like
disco
when people
biscuit.
start doing cocaine, music just, you know,
Music was good or what?
Oh my god.
like Rick James on cocaine, freaking Ghetto Life. Come on, I know he took a bump before he did that. I know he did.
Dude, James Brown. And all that
Yes!
shit.
Boy,
Come
that man
on,
was
that dude, come on.
Perpetually on.
He just do whatever
Oh,
the fuck
but
he
was
want to
sweating just
do.
walking onto the goddamn stage, dude. Some of these artists, Lord, I don't know how they did it. Kills me.
I was watching something and there was somebody saying they was doing Quaaludes, and I was like, it's 2024. What the fuck do you get a Quaalude in
Probably
2024?
synthetic Quaaludes.
Them hoes stopped being printed like 80 years ago.
Yeah,
Not
some people
80,
still be
30.
saving them though.
But still, like the half-life, like they get weaker as
Yeah,
time
the
goes
shelf
on.
life,
So
yeah.
what kind of strong-ass Quaaludes you got that are still active in 2024?
I just think
Disco
of Wolf of Wall
biscuit.
Street when he's trying to get in and out of that
Man.
fucking Lamborghini.
Yes.
Oh my god!
When he
That's
thought
one
he
of my
did-
favorite movies.
Fucking love
He
it.
thought he did everything perfectly, and it's just like, no.
Dude, they switched that
You
scene.
He's on the
retard.
phone like,
Fucked
yeah, mwah.
Fucking trying to close the door with his foot and shit. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous, man.
Leo
Like,
should have got an Oscar for
dude,
that.
hella.
They weren't ready.
No,
They weren't ready, truly.
No.
That was
They're
one of the
like,
great
this movie is
movies.
actually too wild. See us on the next movie, Leo.
They don't. They
I
didn't
love
understand. It was underappreciated.
And then they ended up giving him a fucking Oscar for that movie. Is it The Revenant or
The
something?
Revenant.
Where he's
still haven't
like
seen
in the
it.
snow or whatever.
I
I'm
haven't
like,
seen
really?
that
I
yet.
haven't seen it either. I heard it's good, but I'm glad my man got his Oscar because he been acting his dick off since Titanic.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like-
No, before that.
Since
Romeo and Juliet.
No.
Romeo and Juliet. God
There's
damn.
something
Gilbert
more.
Grape?
Yeah, there's something like
Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, yo, I love that
He
meme. They're like,
did.
when he's like, he's always like, he's up on the tree like that, and you're like, when your homies catch you smoking the joint without you and shit. And
Oh
he's
my
like,
Yeah, it got me.
oh man.
So Kylie B, one care taking a shot without me. I'm like, wow.
So what's your thing, man?
Yeah, what's your
this week,
thing?
brother?
Oh shit! My thing this week for my birthday was last week or 2 weeks ago.
That's 2 weeks
and
ago.
My mom got me an espresso maker, and I've been making espressos every single day
No
since.
shit,
and
that's your
it's
thing,
Fucking
like-
amazing.
Jeez, that
It's
shit's
really cool. I have one actually in the fridge chilling right now. As
Yeah.
soon as it's done, I'm gonna make espresso martini, and I'm gonna get
take a bath or what?
buzz now. I'm gonna fucking watch. Maybe I'll paint something. Goddamn.
Espressos get me nutty, dude. They make me too amped. It's I can't drink them shits. I don't even drink coffee.
Really?
A Red Bull
Wow.
keeps me like
I'll say,
focused.
yeah, Red Bull right there.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like, like fucking.
Not like jittery.
Yeah.
The espressos.
Yeah.
I had a blonde roast espresso. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
I was upstairs. I was like, who's down there?
Like looking out the blind.
What's going on?
What's that sound?
God damn it. Yeah, I know espressos make my heart go a little too nutty, man. Faux shizzy.
But no, I'm fucking with it because my mom knows that I like to make espresso martinis.
Oh, there we go.
Um,
She's like, here, you suck son.
and I didn't have one because I would go to my sister's house and I would
Yeah.
make them at her spot. So she made sure to give me one for my birthday, and I've been using the fuck out of that thing.
Right, right.
Went to Walmart, got me some nice coffee. I was like,
Hell yeah.
I didn't understand coffee before. They were like, oh, coffee is different when you have it this way, blah blah blah. But now that I'm actually making my coffee, I'm like,
Oh,
It's different.
I'm like,
It's actually
I
different.
get it now.
You're a barista.
I understand. Yeah, I'm not the same as you K-cup motherfuckers. Okay, I scoop my own coffee.
Oh my god.
It's different,
Love it.
I'm not like these other girls.
I'm
Right?
I'm a
Very
different kind
demure.
of Negro.
See how I make espresso in my espresso maker? Very demure, very mindful.
Hey, next episode we're gonna have the tiny little cups. We're gonna
Sipping. That's actually something they did in
Welcome.
Dubai. They had this little coffee, little
It's gonna
type
be
of
me.
drink, and it was like like when you would come into someone's house, it was like a hey, welcome. Like a
Wow.
welcoming little,
They know
drink.
hospitality over
No, they
there.
do. Yeah. It's
Here's some
fancy.
espresso.
That's so fancy, that. So,
Fancy.
but yeah.
Oh shit! But thanks for coming. Appreciate you. This is the end, so usually we shout stuff out. Is there anything you want to
Shameless
shout out?
plug.
Something you want to promote?
Oh,
or
yeah. I mean,
you wanna
obviously,
post your art.
Moon
or
Days and all the
something?
boys.
Fuck-
don't worry about
fuck
me.
Yes,
But like
yeah,
Moon
Moon
Days.
Days, all them. Doug,
Goddamn.
Wade, Paco,
Just
Sereno,
Doug, all them, Paco, Sereno.
Shout out to Milo again.
Wade, Bass Fusion,
Bass
goddamn
Fusion, yeah.
Milo, the
All
great
them.
Milo
All them.
Kobayashi, you know.
Keep up with them, man. They're doing
Freaking
shit.
keep 'em up.
Summer's been like,
But you
hooking
gotta
up,
go to
doing
oh
shit.
my
Oh,
god,
yeah, Summer.
because the thing that Wade and Duck had, Summer Weenie, Summer was also out there doing shit. She's a goddamn great DJ.
Yeah.
Freaking her set was goddamn cool.
Yeah,
She
100%.
was helping judge the costume competition out there. Freaking Summer's been doing shit. Summer was also out there MCing when you were Boost MC at fucking Sector 7G like decades ago.
A decade. Calm down.
Sector 7.
Just one.
Sector 7 was the breeding pod for a lot of us, you know.
Truly.
So.
Now that was like a creative fucking microcosm or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was Sector, man. It was our only little place we had to get, do stuff. Everywhere else was like,
maybe I have Linear North out here one of these days.
That'd be great. Dude, 100%. You need to get him on, for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up, see what he says, you know.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, because Linear North, he's Mac, goddamn, he really was the one who was TFS, really. Like, he
that was his thing. Fucking, if it wasn't for him either,
his brainchild was that.
Yeah. So shout out to him and stuff. So
he helped
100%.
inspire the scene that's still going on right now. You know, I don't know what TFS is doing right now.
I don't know.
Hopefully they're doing cool, you know, because they helped inspire generations. But shout out Mac, Linear North. If you want to come on here, I'll have you. I was looking at my Facebook memories the other day, and it was like 3 like mixtapes, and it was just like from local DJs, like, and I had like some like glow sticks and like some monster tabs and shit. Like, it was just like, this
Such
is just
emo.
so like pinnacle of fucking like 2010 fucking music. Like,
it was those couple of years, man. It was such a fucking like a riot, dude. So much going on. I loved it, man. Only if we could go back. So.
But hey, we're in the future now, so we're gonna help the future have their own,
Exactly.
Sector
That's
7 where they do their
100%,
own shit,
so.
Goddamn.
Right.
But thanks for coming on, we
Yes.
appreciate you so much, This has been Big Thiess, goddamn backpacker, motherfucking Boost MC.
I didn't know.
This is Livin Room Podcast. Come fuck
Room
with us. We on
Podcast.
TikTok. We're on Instagram.
YouTube.
Soon to be
We're
Facebook,
on YouTube.
maybe.
We're gonna be on Facebook soon. Goddamn, fuck with us. Give us a subscribe. Give us a like, comment.
If you don't fuck with us, just send an email.
Please, because I don't need that bullshit negativity on my feedback for my YouTube comments. We trying to have a good time there. Don't be mean there.
Yeah.
Email me so we can have a little chitty chat,
Like, tell me how you really feel, bro.
Really, Don't be a little pussy and hide behind.
Just be like,
YouTube.
are you okay?
Yeah. Email me so I can tell you how I feel. You can tell me how you feel. We could
personas
both be
and
better.
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We could both be good. But if you were listening to this point, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I fuck with you. Tease love you. Kyla
Love
fuck
y'all.
with you. I'm sorry. Kyla fuck with you. She love you. We all having a good time.
I don't know about love,
Well, Kyla thinks you're okay. I love you. I think you're cool.
I mean, I love some of you.
I love all of you.
The ones of you
Because you guys are here right now.
Maybe I should rephrase it. I love you for listening, but personally,
Appreciate you.
I don't know.
Like, she wouldn't say I love you in the street, but
No.
like, she loves that you are here for us.
I love that you're being
And that's
supportive
cool.
right now.
Because some people don't be supporting people, but like,
Nah.
if you support people, I love you.
You need to.
Even if you don't,
my
I love
God.
you too. 'Cause,
Please!
we gotta.
Stop!
It's all about the love here. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm just here to love everybody. Because if you fuck with us, cool. If you don't, cool.
This is all this talking right now.
Exactly.
Anyway, we all love you and peace out, motherfuckers.
Peace.
Freaking
That was fun.
They're gonna be like, he sounds something.